You're listening to Back Alley Radio, streaming live from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, and Medina, Ohio. You can find us on our website at backalleyradio.com. We're also listed on the TuneIn and Streama apps, as well as on Live 365. The very best of new and classic rock and roll of all forms, as well as informative and entertaining talk shows, can be found here on the new Back Alley Radio, making internet radio great again. You are about to enjoy another fun-filled Back Alley Radio talk show. But let's get a few things out of the way first, shall we? The program you are about to partake in is intended for mature audiences only. So, if you are easily offended by dick and fart jokes, easily offended by frequent references to male and female genitalia, easily offended by detailed descriptions of various sexual situations, or easily offended just because you're a liberal snowflake and are triggered by anything remotely funny, please make sure to refill your prescription for Grow-A-Set before continuing onward. Second, the opinions and viewpoints given tonight are the sole property of the giver. Just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean you need to start rioting in our name. Finally, we are not doctors, lawyers, construction workers, cops, or Indians. Just because we're dumb enough to try stupid shit on the air doesn't mean you can do it on your own and blame it on us. Oh yeah, and we swear a lot. So put the children to bed and enjoy the program.
Fuck. So keep watching Jeopardy 24 hours a day and call this number. You dumb son of a bitch. You don't watch it 24 hours a day. Hi, I'm Alex Trebek, and son of a bitch. Huh? Wait a minute. Run that by me again. I don't understand that. I didn't pause. All right, let's start cutting. There's a daily cash prize of $1,000 and fuck. Dollars, 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 and dollars. Ah, fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. Somebody gonna tell me why? Here's a little hint. Pick up, take one.
$25,000.
It's all on the same tape. How are they gonna lose it? $25,000, $50,000, $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, dollars. Well, I'm not quite ready, so I'm gonna do it now. Dollars. It's for you. No shit. Call now and play phone Jeopardy. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And them too.
From the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McHugh and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text to 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl McHugh and the Crazy Crew.
Well, it's 7:03, and for the first time in well over a year, we're back on internet radio where we belong. Woohoo! Woo! We are live on backalleyradio.com.
Feeling a little tingle in my underpants.
I know, I'm kind of like excited. Some kind of radio show is on the air.
Not really boner excited, but maybe, a little, moisture in the undercarriage excited. Like my balls are sweating from excitement.
Your balls are sweating from excitement?
Yeah.
Well, we're all excited. In the studio, in our brand new remodeled studio, the SKO Media Group studio, Back Alley Radio, myself, Earl McCune, along with Ben, the Tadpole Secret Asian Man Langstaff, Aaron, the Voice, K-Back, Tony, the Comedy Killer, and on Zoom with us is Father John Sensel. And this show right now, live on internet radio, replayed video will be tonight at 12:01 a.m. on YouTube, on our SKO Media Group studio YouTube. We are not doing live video. We are doing this as a recorded video show, but we are live on the air as we speak. And it's just so good to be back. And it feels great to be back. And it's been, we said originally about 7 weeks. So we've been off since the last show we did was actually on
Black Friday.
Black Friday. So we were in November. So we were hoping for January, but just because of work schedules and things, we've been ready to go. We actually been up and running now for quite a while.
About mid-January.
About mid-January we became running. And we officially launched this thing on January the 20th at 12 noon. And Aaron did a remote show from our... Do you have a name for your studio yet in Medina yet that's part of this? Did you come up with a name for it yet, or is just the Medina branch of Back Alley Radio? I mean, how
I was thinking of something. I'm looking around the studio here.
Yeah.
And it's got a completely different feel. I mean, I've sat in the studio a bunch of times before.
You've been here
as,
a lot,
as we've been as we've been putting it together. But now that it's really here and we're really sitting here, this looks like the kind of place where we'd have a lot of cockfights. I'm looking for the rooster pen where, the guy from the Philadelphia Eagles, who the dog fights.
Oh God,
Michael Vick. Michael Vick. I'm waiting
Vick,
for Michael Vick to show up and say, I'll put $50,000 down on the next cock. So.
But yeah, no, this studio has been completely, and I mean completely remodeled. I mean, there's some things that are similar. The tables have not changed anything, but the lighting is definitely, we changed the lighting. We've repainted the walls, painted the floors. It redid everything in here, and it took a little bit, not a whole lot of time, but it took about a month to kind of get this thing where we wanted it. And we just did the finishing touches just a couple of days ago, putting the station logo up on the curtain wall there, and getting everything up. And this has a whole new feel to it now. I mean, this place really does. It feels comfortable.
Yes.
I did kind of realize one thing. You asked me a question,
Yes.
and I started talking about how it feels like we're going to have cockfights in here.
Oh, great, we're having cockfights.
Well, see, here's the thing. I said cockfights, and Ben just kind of moved a little bit closer to me. So now I was.
No
Yeah.
interior contest. Okay? So literally
Apparently, that's what you want people to believe, and that's fine. Whatever you want to, however it works. But you asked me what I call the studio, the satellite studio on the other side of the county. That's the voice vault.
The voice vault.
Yes,
The voice vault.
that's where we keep all the awesome music that ends up on Back Alley Radio.
And what's cool about this station too is we do have two studios. I mean, we have this is primary studio and a secondary studio, which a lot of times you're going to hear shows done by Aaron out of the studio there, which he can link right into our studio here and just take over. I mean,
Because technology
is grand. I mean, we have two great studios here, and it's really cool. And
I will warn you ahead of time.
Yeah.
My studio is not as awesome looking as this.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that there is a lot of cool pop culture references, posters, and
Sure.
Funko Pops all over the place. But other than that, it's not.
This place has more of a bar feel,
Right.
Because hence, if you look at the initials, the acronym Back Alley Radio, bar,
Right.
BAR, bar, and we went with the bar feel. We got a lot of bar posters and some rock. We are a rock station now, so we play. We have some rock and roll stuff up. A couple sports memorabilia things. We want to have like a sports bar, kind of just dive bar feel.
Mine has more of a I live in my mom's basement feel.
Yeah, and this has just kind of a dive bar feel to it in here, and it's what's
That's
really
why it smells like a cockfight. Okay.
Okay, see?
It makes
That-
sense.
there you go.
I knew
Sausage fest, yeah.
I knew there was. From King Meat himself. Thank you so much, Father John.
Who's fighting first?
You.
And?
yeah, and you're gonna be
Oh,
fighting
me and
you're gonna,
myself?
You're gonna be fighting your cock.
Oh, okay. All right. Down, boy, down.
By the way,
I have a feeling his cock's going to win.
Aaron did a lovely disclmer for us at the top of the show.
That was amazing. Thank you.
I that's something I've always wanted to do at the old station, but I thought, that's if the object were to get sponsors to drive away from us, this is exactly how I
that would
do
be
it.
how we would do it, because the great thing about this station in particular is we don't have to worry about any of that.
Hell no.
No.
Yeah, what we haven't disclosed is that one of us here, and we won't tell you which one, but one of us has won the lottery. So we have money to throw at this thing like nobody's business, and we're having a lot of fun.
Right. Sure. Exactly what it is, Aaron.
Right.
Absolutely.
All $4, right?
And that's why John is ensconced in a secret undisclosed location, calling us from Zoom.
Yes. Yes.
It is
John is in the depths of
Hillbilly hell.
hillbilly hell,
It seems that way sometimes.
He rented out Hilljack's trailer.
That looks a little clean for Hilljack's trailer. I mean, looking
Kinda
at the
does.
video there. Yeah.
Well, he did stink bomb it. Not stink bomb it. Bug bomb it. So.
Oh, you did bug bomb it? Okay.
And the dogs are awake.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah, big surprise.
Yeah, big surprise. But
You'll be pleased to know that our new studio is actually directly underneath the Save the Puppies kennel in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. We are very avid in pet adoption, and we wanted to support them in any way we could. So we moved our city.
Puppies, huh?
Save the puppies, exactly.
Save the puppies.
We're not
Is they
talking.
gonna do
Now
Puppy
keep it.
Bowl one Sunday or not?
We're not talking about the dog kind of puppies.
No.
We're talking about actual puppies.
Puppies.
We're interested in saving those puppies, which everybody seems to be really up in arms about. Only once a year in October.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Tonight, salute Jeopardy. And, of course, the late
Where the
great
hell
Alex
did you
Trebek.
get that soundbite? That is the greatest thing ever. Just Alex Trebek saying "fuck" for like a good 3 or 4 minutes.
you like that?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That needs to be my ringtone.
That should be. Alex
Fuck
Trebek.
you. Fuck you.
And
Fuck you.
Who's next? Yeah, I found that on YouTube. There's actually, if you just type in Alex Trebek swearing, there's a whole set, and there's a couple different versions of that where he's got some other ones, and he goes on. And it's figured a great way to start the show is say we swear a lot, then you hear Alex Trebek say fuck.
Fuck you.
Right out. No, it just says fuck.
Right.
Right out. That's how you start this show was fuck. Because we say right in our disclaimer, we swear a lot.
What got me though was with him being Canadian.
Yes.
I'm surprised he didn't say, "Oh fuck, buddy."
Wait, he was
Sorry.
Canadian?
Hey, fuck. Oh
Yes,
yeah.
Alex
yeah.
Oh
Trebek
yeah,
was
he's
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah, he was Canadian. Yeah, he was.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he was born and
Toronto,
raised.
I believe.
Yeah, Toronto area. Yep.
Yeah.
And he was. He worked a lot of years. He did some stuff for the CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Company. Yeah, well, he actually started out. I think he said he was a bellhop or he was washing dishes or something.
Something to do with a hotel, but I can't remember what.
His dad was a chef, I believe.
Yes.
Hotel chef, and then Alex Trebek. His actually first name was George, and he went by Alex, and of course he went on to use Alex as a stage name, and he used that in his everyday life too. And
Alex was his middle name. That's
Alex
right.
was his middle name. That's right. Alex. He was George Alexander Trebek, I believe. And Alex, he started doing stuff in the CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting, and then he decided, okay, hey, I'm going to try my hand at United States and do some game shows in the U.S. And he started out doing a lot of little. He started out doing something with like Wizard of Odds. I mean, it was a very short-lived game show. Then he did Classic Concentration, and he did that in Jeopardy at the same time.
Yeah, because one was on in the morning.
Yeah.
On like NBC, I think.
Yeah.
Because I remember that game because you had to reveal the little picture puzzles.
Yeah.
And then
It was basically a game of memory plus picture puzzles.
yeah,
You
and
know,
then
he's-
and at the end, you go to win a car. There's 15 spaces.
Yeah.
But there
And
was
only
only
12
7
minutes.
pairs.
Right.
And then there was like one that
Was the car.
that was the car you were gonna.
Right.
The last pair you matched was the
It was
car,
the car
you
you
win.
won. Yep.
And I remember they'd always have them stacked up on the ramp coming down.
Yeah.
They were all junkers.
Yeah. Oh, a bunch of shit.
A little Subaru, a pickup truck, or something like
Yeah.
that, and it's like,
Hugos.
yeah, you go a Justy,
Justy.
a Ford Festiva.
A Ford Festiva. A roller skate on wheels.
I mean, it's like you look at now. I mean, understandably, because this season a different game show, Price is Right.
Yeah.
They've given away some total crap cars this year
Oh, yeah.
because there's times I've caught a couple episodes at home a day that I don't work.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And they're okay. A Mitsubishi Mirage is what they're giving away, or these junk Kias and these little cheap junk Hyundais.
Oh, sure.
And,
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
and I'm like, and it's weird, it's weird that they're doing it different, but they're giving away some garbage cars.
Yeah. I haven't watched a whole lot of I watched a little bit of it a couple mornings when I am home, but
Yeah.
I don't really, when I get up in the morning and do stuff around, I got a lot of stuff to do around the house, so I really don't get time to really watch a lot of TV. I usually watch TV more at night when I get home late, and I watch TV with Lori, and usually it's the crap she wants to watch, but
That porn channel at night.
Yeah, you're watching Skinamax at 1 a.m.?
no, God, no, no, we watch those shows like, fuck, what was that one we were
Keep a
watching?
midget porn. No.
No, she got me watching this Netflix series with her, some women's prison thing.
Orange is the New Black.
No. It was actually it's an Australian show.
Orange is the new black, mate.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? God damn, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I mean, it's pretty raunchy. It's a good show. It was a pretty good show.
But people just like
You forgot to turn off the
Oh
events.
God, how we turn that? Whoops! Hey, we're having a commercial apparently.
You're
Aaron,
fired.
Aaron, I forgot. Well, hit the off button, right? Turn off.
Yes, you're supposed to turn off the events.
Okay, stop. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I forgot to turn off the events. Well, you know what? It's been a while since we've done it through internet radio. I mean, it's been a little while.
It's been a bit, yeah.
But you know, we have we had an ad break there. It just decided
we're
it was
here.
gonna run. Yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've done internet radio.
But but shows wise, and it's just like you said you were watching these shows with Lori.
Yeah, watching these shows with Lori, you know, and she got me watching this show, and it was actually a pretty good show. And I'm like, okay, then of course she's got me watching, and not that I really like watching it, but I watch it. She got me watching those 90 Day Fiance crap, and then there's some Netflix shit where it's like Take Back Your Ex, and it's like these reality shows.
She's into the unscripted TV.
Yeah, she watches a lot of unscripted TV.
Stop calling it reality TV.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
unscripted
need to
TV.
stop
Yeah,
because
there's nothing reality
There's nothing
about it.
real about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
So unscripted.
Unscripted.
Start to lose your man card, buddy.
I don't drink White Claw, so we're okay. I mean,
So far, so good.
yeah, so far so good. I do not drink White Claw. I drink I drink beers, and I'm having a beer right now.
What are you drinking?
We have a
What are we drinking?
I'm having a
He's
coffee,
having a coffee beer.
It's a coffee beer through
cold brew.
It's a cold brew beer
Right.
through
Threw away the bottle, didn't you?
yeah, I threw away the bottle. Hold
Go
on.
look at that. Now, see, the reason that he's not losing his man card in this is because he's in bed with his wife watching this.
Shiner
Beer.
Ah, very
So-
good. Shiner's good beer.
Shiner is good.
So as long as he's placating the wife in the anticipation that he's going to, get reciprocity from it, it's not man card involving. He could watch, fucking My Little Ponies.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as at the end, he's getting some hamina action, he's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't been getting much of that lately.
Oh.
She's had she's had some migraines issues
That
lately. So.
sucks. I still got.
Well, yeah, but see, okay, I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
Anytime that the significant other,
Yeah.
in your case, John, of course, the mister, anytime the significant other says, not tonight, I have a headache, I understand. I've had headaches myself. They're very painful. I really do empathize with the situation where you're going for here. You have nothing to fear. I could take care of everything. Keep in mind, what I'm doing is going to be all the way on the other end. Your headache's up here. I'll be down here,
That is very
taking care of
true.
business.
I never
I'm not
thought.
even going to mess with your head. I'm going to let your headache relax and be comfortable. And you may enjoy some endorphins up there, some other things that might help with your headache. I'll be down here taking care of business. I couldn't be further away from your head and
That
still
is
be
true.
involved with
Yeah.
you.
Never thought about that.
And there you go.
The last action I got was when I had Earl's phone. Last action I got.
Dude.
The last nipples
Yep.
he saw
Yeah,
was Lori.
Yeah, that's the last action I got.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was the last action he got. And I am starting a live TikTok just for
Shits and giggles.
shits and giggles here.
So please don't get.
And how much we made off of that, boys?
A dollar. We're at $1. And we have 11.7 thousand followers. We made $1 so far.
Made $1. So we only need about 36 more for that
So
bottle of whiskey.
what would happen if I held your phone tonight? Do you think I get booby pictures?
No,
off your
because
phone?
she's got a really, really bad migraine. So
So she'll probably aim for the other end. You might get some snatch.
Ooh.
there we go. If you would like to play phone,
I will play phone.
okay. Ben's gonna play phone bitch a little
I'm
bit
gonna play phone, bitch.
and wait for Lori's titties.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've done a number of the TikTok videos. I've isolated some of those
I
stuff.
know. It's
and
so funny when you
those
do
are hilarious. I mean, some of those little excerpts we got. Then we got. I just did a new one. I went through that Black Friday show we got where Tony fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, shh. And I'm like, everyone. I'm doing like this. Like, Lori, quiet. It's like Tony's asleep, and you're like, and Aaron's like, Tony. Oh, but it is good back. Good back. It's good to be back.
Good to be back.
It's good to be back.
That was some good back.
Baby got back.
There you go. It was
Well,
so good to be back. The dogs are excited.
It's so good to be back. The dogs upstairs are excited. I don't know. They're always excited. But we are back. We are on internet radio where we belong. We are here with a mission to make internet radio great again. That is
So far, we've succeeded.
So far, we are succeeding very well. And there's my munchie. My daughter, Lori's, stopped in to wave at everybody, and she's waving like a politician.
I was going to say she's having a moment here.
She's having a moment here.
I think she's going to show us something on her iPad that we don't want to see.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are
Yeah.
you?
Lori wanted to come in and say hello and see everyone here in the studio.
Hey, so she's bowling better than you these days, Earl.
She's bowling very well these days. Matter of fact, we're going to be doing some work tomorrow. You're going to go with me to bowl tomorrow? You going to bowl tomorrow, or are you going to stay home? You're going with me tomorrow. Okay. And then I got a bowls tournament on Sunday. My first tournament in a while. I'm going to bowl tournament on Sunday down in Canton.
I need a bowl. Again.
Hall of Fame lanes?
No. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
No, I'm going to go bowl down at Eastbury on 62.
Yeah, I know where you Atlantic Avenue.
Yep, I'm going to go down there and bowl there, and there's a scratch tournament there. It's usually on Super Bowl Sunday, as it is every year. It's called the John Klonowski Memorial Tournament. It's their 22nd year, and every year I've bowled the tournament probably 6 times in the past, and every time I've ever bowled that tournament, I've made money. So I'm going to go for it again. You know, why not? I haven't bowled it in about 3 or 4 years, so I haven't had chances. Usually I've been working on that day. So this year I get to go bowl, and I'm excited because tomorrow ends a 19-day stretch of consecutive days of working. So
Wow.
it's been a long couple weeks.
Well, you guys had to build up to that regional thing.
Yeah, we had the big regional, and that was very successful. Very happy with how everything went there. I couldn't be more pleased. So I couldn't be happier.
That way they'll bring it back. I mean,
It'll definitely be back. No worries there.
because it was like John, when you went to Mount Deer with me in November, I went twice in December. Now they've gotten a little chintzy on their rewards, so I'm not going back for a while until they wisen up and crank. I went from 150 a week in pre-play to $20, and I pumped so much.
Jeez.
Well, and so I went twice, and I've probably lost like $400 between the 2 trips I went.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had like $400 left in my Mountaineer money. Got my stimulus. Well, I went to MGM twice.
Shit. I tore him through my stimulus in 8 minutes paying credit card payments.
Mine was kind of extra, so a couple of rounds at MGM, and nothing. So 1,000 gone. Then I go back last Thursday after work. I had a short day at work.
Yeah.
So I popped in, and I'm like, okay, well, I got a couple $100. Let's see what I can do. Somebody was on my machine, so if you happen to play a machine, find something called triple double gold doubloon. It's all sevens and all bars. It's a slot machine. I got a $2,000 hand pay.
Oh, geez, that's nice.
Nice.
Did you used to say you got a $2,000 hand job?
That's right. Yeah.
That is-
hand job.
when you get those hand pays, it feels just as good as a hand job.
Yes, it does.
'Cause remember the one I got when you and I went to the ball game?
Yeah.
I got the one on the six
On the
six
Keno.
numbers of Keno. I got
Hand
like,
pay or hand
You got
job?
a hand job at a ball game?
Damn, dude.
before the ball game. Tony and I went.
You got a hand job before the ball game?
Damn,
two,
dude.
two summers ago.
What stadium are you going to where they're
Jesus
giving out hand jobs?
Progressive Field.
Progressive field hand jobs. But no, we ended up going.
That's why it's called Progressive Field. The
Tony-
first time you get a handy,
Tony
the
pick-
second time you get a
Tony-
blowjob,
yeah.
eventually they're going to fuck you.
Tony picked me up. We went to go watch the Indians Embrace play.
Oh, shit.
And we're like, we got up there early. Like, hey, let's go to the Jack. We got where we can park for free.
Yeah,
Like, basically.
plus we ate.
Plus we ate. So we went up there and ate. Did the buffet. All right, let's play. We got like an hour to kill. Let's play. I was like, so I played a little cards. I was like a couple hundred up in cards. Well, fuck, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw $20 in the Keno machine. Well, sure as shit, I hit $1,400.
Yeah.
On the Keno. I'm like, hey Tony, drinks on me, buddy.
I was like,
Well,
I lost a couple hundred, but
Yeah.
that's about normal.
Yeah, I walked away with $1,400. Then we went to the ball game. I was like, "Well, what do you want to drink, buddy? We're gonna start drinking." And we could have. What sucked is because they had a double header. We didn't stay for both games. Because remember how fucking cold it got?
Yeah.
And we were there for the first game. It was beautiful, warm. No jackets needed. Well, I took my jacket, but I'll tell you, by the time the 8th, 9th inning of the first game went, it got really cold and really dark.
That sun went down.
That sun went down. It got breezy as shit. And I remember going home and actually ended up going drinking at the bar and I watched the second game at the bar. And
Yeah, because I didn't know. Because when we were up there, it was like the guy had told us, well, you could stay for the second game.
Right. They told us originally you couldn't, but the way the fans were, there's hardly anybody there. So,
Yeah.
like, if you guys want to stick around and watch the second game, you guys can stick around. Like, no, I think we probably would have stayed.
Yeah.
But we're like, screw it. Let's just head back.
Yeah.
Because it was what it was. But we had a good time. We had
Yeah,
a really good time.
And I was kind of bummed last year because
We couldn't go to any games last year.
Yeah, couldn't go to any.
Yeah. I'm hoping this year we get to go. Maybe we can do it again, Tony. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Let's do an outing, show outing.
We should do a group show outing.
That would
I
be
mean, I've
fun.
got no problem going to watch an Indians game. I mean, because I'll admit that game that we went to was the first time I've ever seen the Indians win in person.
Yeah.
Every time I'd go to an Indians game, I'd say, "Hey, do you want to go to the Indians game?" Sure, I'll go up with you, drink a couple of beers, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I would. They could be playing the Bad News Bears and they'd lose.
My luck, I'll tell you in all honesty, Tony, I've never been to an Indians game where they lost. I've been every game I've ever been to since I've been a kid, they've won.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Wow.
and that's a hell of an impressive thing. I've never been to a losing game.
Have you ever
And I've
thought
never-
about getting season tickets?
Dude, I can't afford season tickets.
And every time I'd go,
God, I got a house payment that's like, forget it. I can't afford it.
Bending you over?
Oh, it's bending me over hard for another 29 more years.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Go in dry.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Nothing does love like spit and shove.
and it's like every time I'd go see the Braves play in Pittsburgh, they lose. I've only ever seen the Braves win 1 year, and that was when they played in 07. They played in Cleveland. But that was the last time prior to 2 years ago that they had played in Cleveland because the girl I was seeing took me to, had bought tickets, took me to the game. She knew I was a Braves fan, and that was when I got my Chipper Jones jersey autographed.
Maybe it's you. Maybe you're bad luck.
I don't know, but it's
You're just figuring this out now.
Yeah, I am.
He's fingering it out.
He's figuring it out.
bad luck. Look,
In front of the teenager, no less.
Look
My
at my
kid, oh, she's off
Ben,
camera.
look
No
at
one
my
can see
smile.
her.
Tell me I'm bad
She's
luck.
actually off camera, so there she is.
Did you lose a tooth?
Yeah, he ate
What
a Burger King and lost a tooth.
Fuck.
Chick-fil-A.
No.
I thought you
Wait,
said it was
hold
Burger
on.
King when he
Tony
lost a
could
tooth.
Hold on.
Tony could have
Hold
made
on.
that story really
Wait.
good and said, "Hey,
Okay.
I was eating a bitch out. She had crabs, and the fucking crab yanked the motherfucking tooth right out."
What
When
the-
she said she had crabs, we're not talking about the little mites. We're talking about a red claw came out of her vag and just yanked on me. And that was when I said, you know what? I'm going to have to charge you double for this because there is no way that I'm leaving without a story here.
Yeah,
Hold
no
on.
shit. I would have.
Burger triple.
Okay, what's the real story?
I bit into a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, and there was something, I don't know if it was a bone or something that was in it,
I would sue them.
and
Make millions.
it cracked 2/3 of the way up.
What?
And broke.
The fuck? So what is that right there?
Nothing's left. I had to have the remainder of it pulled.
He's got.
He got the tooth yanked.
So here's the thing. Best thing about him having the tooth there, he could shove his cigarette right there and just leave it there.
I could close my mouth and still drink out of a straw.
Because at least the hair won't get caught anymore.
Did you take the sandwich and your tooth back?
No,
Why?
because if it didn't occur on property, I would have a pretty hard time proving
Yeah.
what
If
happened.
it happened on property, then you'd have
Yeah.
a fucking field day suit there. You know?
Jesus. When did this happen?
About 2 weeks
2 hours ago?
About 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
about 2 hours ago. Yeah.
Hours ago.
On his way to the station.
On his way here.
He was driving down Monroe Falls Drive. He's just like, you know what? Screw this.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just wanted a really good story for on air.
my God.
Now it looked like Chris Benoit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
All you need is the steroids and the road rage, and you'll be fine.
yeah.
Well, you
they
The
killed
only
my
problem is
family.
if you do feel like Chris Benoit, we are all going to die tonight.
anyone notice?
Well,
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 well, Nancy said it was the right thing to do.
well, here's the argument about
What the hell are you
what
trying
the
to
hell
do?
is here's a story. Here's a great one.
He's telling a story where holding a corkscrew.
When is it
I'm
gonna-
afraid.
When,
Yeah.
when the abortion thing. Okay, it's like when is a fetus considered alive?
Right.
Well, when
In
that-
in
when that-
Tadpole's case, when he turns 21.
when that fetus votes Republican, that's when it becomes a human being. True story.
Make that face again. Okay, So Alex gets upset when we say boobs.
Yeah.
You get upset when we say fetus.
I'm weirded out by this conversation.
She's weirded out by this conversation.
Fuck, she's weirded out by every conversation we have when we get together. It doesn't matter.
Okay, but on that note,
What gets me though? I'm going to go back to the cockroach story you told me earlier.
Yes.
You guys went to go clean somebody's house. We're going to save names.
Yeah,
and
no
it was
names, please.
infested with cockroaches.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's what gets me though. Okay, Caitlin, the damn Spider Queen, was wigged out by cockroaches.
Yes.
I mean, what? Pick your damn bugs, kid. You like
kitties.
you see a spider crawling around in your ceiling. Your mom's like, "Oh my God, kill it, kill it!" No, that's Dave. He's my friend. But a gaggle of cockroaches, and all of a sudden she's Eek the cat. Eek a cat. What the hell?
On that note,
I honestly think that poor girl is not only bi. I think she's tripolar.
okay. On that note, let's take a break.
Tripolar.
Okay.
New word.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Some kind of radio show here on Back Alley Radio. We'll be right back.
Hey, Sweetie Poo. It looks like I'll be running a little late tonight.
Okay.
So anyway, I'll be a little late, okay? Oh, it's okay. I'll miss you too. I can't wait to snuggle. Honey, I got out on time after all. Yeah, meeting got postponed. Turns out we really didn't even need to.
Oh my God.
Buster! Put it there!
Sunny side up and oh, fucking shit! You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, you even lift, bro. Speed bomb! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man. I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now don't burn yourself now, cause that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you wanna see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. Holy fuck, someone call 911! That turned out alright. Alright, let's send these boys home to mama. What? Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelized all over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Rip remix. Flip it round and flip it on upside down. Biscuits, you just got served. Breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan. And you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free, and it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Today's Jeopardy champion will be decided by an answer in the category called the Olympics. Our players have made their wagers. When I give you the answer, you'll have 30 seconds in which to write down the question. Just be sure it is in that form and that it is correct. That helps as well. Good luck. Here we go. The final Jeopardy answer today is: the games held in this city were the only ever staged in the Southern Hemisphere. Good luck, players. Folks, we just had something that we've never had occur on Jeopardy before. As you saw, Jeff had a momentary fainting spell, but are you all right?
Hey, I'm fine.
Okay, we're going to give you an extra...
Why I didn't go to medical school.
Yes, all right. All right. Write down your question real fast. And we will resolve this match. 2,000. That leaves you with 2,200. Now we go down to the lady who made such a beautiful comeback in Double Jeopardy. She had 5,200. Did she get the right question? What are Alaska and Wyoming? Yes, indeed. South Dakota, North Dakota, Vermont, and Delaware were the others. How much are you going to add? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Yes, somebody just pointed out to me. I hadn't noticed it. Ooh. You didn't phrase it in the form of a question. I'm sorry about that. We can't accept it. You risked 3201. That leaves you with 1999. And Jeff, you become the new Jeopardy champion. Kathy, I'm so sorry for you. We got to go. Sorry, sometimes it works that way. See you next time. Kathy, I'm sorry. Let's go to work. Here comes the Jeopardy board. Here are the categories for you. Remember, there will be one daily double in this round of play. Fictional characters. Bird television. Travel and tourism.
Oh, no.
Rhyme time. The Bible.
Ah.
And finally, potpourri. You won the toss. You select our first clue.
Fictional characters for 100.
Where are the Romans?
Yes, select again.
Bible for 400, please.
During the second plague, these amphibians came out of the water. Stephen.
What are frogs?
Right.
What are frogs?
Let's have
If a Japanese Isha, doctor, asks you to stick out your shita, he means this. They're gonna...
What's your behind?
Oh, no. No, Boris.
What is your tongue?
Your tongue, yes, a long way from your behind.
From Georgetown, Massachusetts, Glenn Savory, whose two-day cash winnings total $27,000. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Glenn Trebek.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you were paying attention because the young man from the Jeopardy staff who handles rehearsal games is named Glenn Kagan. And whenever there's a rehearsal game, Johnny does the introductions and introduces Glenn. And if you were paying attention just now, he made a mistake for the first time in 16 years and introduced me as Glenn Kagan. And there's Johnny Gilbert. I love it. Mary Beth Schatz is from Houston, Texas. Prayed for snow on her wedding day.
Yes, I did.
Why?
I love snow and I don't get to see it much in Houston, so I prayed for snow. It was 32 degrees and no snow on my wedding day, but I had 8 inches on my honeymoon. So we went to Tennessee. So
That's not a bad deal.
No.
So you sort of got what you were looking
That's
for.
right.
Good.
Wizards for 600.
In July of 1973, this game show, my first in America, debuted on NBC. And that's why it lasted only 1 year. It was called The Wizard of Oz. Let me tell you how easily forgotten my first television quiz show in the United States is. I referred to it a few moments ago as The Wizard of Oz. I had forgotten that it was called The Wizard of Odds. Is it me, or was it the show?
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right. It's final Jeopardy time.
This music will piss people off when you're in a Zoom meeting. Yeah. I've done this. I've done this. The worst part was when my first work from home job was for the Big Fruit Company when I was doing tech support for them, and all the training was done by video conferencing.
Yeah.
And the trainer would ask a question of somebody,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and they would sit there and kind of stammer, trying to figure it out. I had the Jeopardy Think music queued up.
Did you?
Every single time on my phone. It was like just ready. And what they would do is I'd give you 3 seconds.
Yeah.
After 3 seconds, I would take my phone, I would put it up against the microphone, and I would start playing the Jeopardy Think music. And everybody started laughing except the damn trainer, because I am fucking up his meeting.
Oh, what a shame.
Like,
what a shame.
But it's funny.
But it's funny, everybody. It's funny. Hey, now.
It's like, hey, who's playing that music? I'm like, Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek.
The way he said that, it made it sound like pancake, milkshake.
And you see a lot of like the.
He's listening to his phone.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're good. Hey, we sound good.
Oh, good.
We sound good. We sound really good.
We have the faces for radio.
Awesome.
Well, that's the thing. Right now we are live only on backalleyradio.com as audio. The video version, which we've done a video podcast of this for the last year. Strictly, we did a Facebook Live video. Well, the same type of presentation will be released later tonight at 12:01 a.m. on our SKO Media Group YouTube channel, which, of course, I will put the link on Facebook for everybody. So after midnight tonight, you'll be able to watch this program.
But then again, let me go back in the day here.
Yes,
when
thank you.
when we were growing up, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, they're pink.
Okay.
They're pink. Deal with it. When dinosaurs roamed the earth, people were hired at radio stations for the way they sounded.
Right.
Either between the way they actually spoke, how
Right.
well they could articulate, or the actual sound of your voice. If you were gifted with one of those voices that people could just listen to, you could read the contents of a fucking shampoo bottle,
And you'd be famous.
and
Jim Nance.
and women would just basically just hand you their panties and go, "Here, I'm not going to need these anymore." And that's what radio was. Radio was an auditory medium until the invention of the webcam.
Right.
Now everybody's got to have their face on when they're doing radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
They want to
So
see.
now they have to look good, and it doesn't really matter how you sound.
Right.
The thing that gets me, and I'm not going to chastise anybody. These folks have had a long, illustrious career, and they're wonderful at what they do. But if you ever listen to the 80s on 8 on Sirius XM,
Okay.
the DJs they have
Right.
are all the old MTV DJs, the
Right.
original ones. Mark Goodman,
Martha Quinn,
and Nina
Yeah.
Blackwood.
Yep.
Okay.
Nina Blackwood is the one who every time she comes on, I have to change the channel. I don't care what the next song's going to be.
And she's a total bitch.
Because she could be a bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck her, I'm a bitch. Okay,
Tony, how do you
read
roll
my
it?
goddamn
So
shirt. There's somebody.
So is she a bitch?
Yeah.
Somebody in this somebody in this state fucking hates me. I don't care. I will be a bitch. The thing is, though, is she sounds like she just finished smoking a carton.
Yeah.
She has spent the last 20 years swallowing gravel. She has an awful voice. I can't listen to it, and I'm in my car.
And the reason why they keep her is because she was an MTV VJ.
That's because it's the 80s on 8. It's the 80s radio station in the 80s were the advent of MTV when MTV had, what is it?
Music videos.
Music videos.
So that's why they have
videos.
those. Now you go onto just about any other show on any other channel, will have the show that you're listening to on the radio, but you can go on the website and watch the show. Why? Again, radio was a medium that was invented for people like you and I, who look like absolute dumpster fires, but sound great.
Yeah.
And Tadpole.
And then there's Tadpole, yes.
Well, he's also Tadpole, a.k.a. Secret Asian Ben. Secret...
Orange chicken.
Orange chicken expert, by the way.
You know, for as many times as we've
And-
actually had time together in the studio, you've never brought me any fucking chicken. What the hell?
Or egg rolls.
Yo,
But I did
remember
watch
we did the egg
video-
roll reviews?
Yeah, I forgot about
Did you?
that.
I forgot about that too.
Until you posted that video, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
remember you got chastised for that. What was it? You had a big mouth. Remember that? You got told you had a big mouth.
Who was that by?
Debbie told you had a big mouth.
I forgot about that.
And you said these
All
are
things-
small.
Remember
She
when
told you you had a
the-
big mouth.
Remember
And
when
you're
the-
like, thanks for that.
Remember when the Asian delivery guy was?
Oh,
like-
the Asian guy. Oh, you're the internet radio guy. Oh, I mean, this guy. I mean, this
guy
no,
do it.
and
He's
I'm not
fangirled.
exaggerating this shit.
No, he fangirled. He
And
fangirled
he
hard.
was like, oh, radio station, yeah. Oh, he was like, I mean, this is
we
not
were
even.
really-
This was not an exaggeration. That's how excited he was.
I know.
And he was like, "What is?" So we like, "Come on in and say so." Oh no, I can't. I gotta. He stood there for like 15 minutes.
he,
know?
he stood there for the 15 minutes fangirling, but wouldn't go on the air. That was fun. Oh my God, she sent you a picture too?
Ooh.
Lori got a picture too.
Ooh.
We're doing. No, I'm gonna post these photos on our some kind of radio show page.
Oh, we're famous.
You're
I feel
you're
famous.
posting. Wait, you're posting your wife's naked
No,
selfies on our page.
no, the pictures that Lori just took just now.
Come on, Aaron.
Some kind of
You're posting your naked. First of all, why are you taking naked selfies? Seriously.
Oh, that.
You
Don't
took
scare
you took
everybody,
naked
please. Put
selfies
the
of him.
clothes back on.
Ooh.
Okay, well, Lori took some naked photos of somebody, and Earl's putting them on Facebook. So
watch out.
that's all I've heard.
Watch out.
John, you still have your underwear, right?
Oh, absolutely, I have underwear.
Okay.
On or off?
On or off?
Holly likes them, but I don't let her have them anymore.
I mean, you have a shirt on, so that's good.
But thinking about past moments of this show, and I'll tell you what, this one's going to go on in infamy.
Oh God.
Is the last show we did was on that Black Friday show.
On Black Friday.
That's right.
When
here's this one that kind of tops your snoring.
Oh.
You passed out of the side of the couch. He snored.
No. Now I'm talking about natural food versus energy drinks.
Oh, yeah.
That about tops it.
Yeah, that about tops it. I mean, that is one of the top 10 moments of life.
Energy drinks don't keep
this
me
is,
up.
And, this is something we should mention. We didn't mention at the top show. This is actually the 8th year for this show.
I've been pimping this as the season 8 premiere.
Yeah, season 8 premiere, basically.
Okay, so I've been
not
a
there's
part-
really seasons, but this is our 8th complete starting of our 8th year of this show.
So I've been a part of this for
5 minutes. Yeah.
5 of the 8 years.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks, Aaron.
And Tony's been here for
all 8.
5 or 6. No, 5 or 5. Yeah, 6 of the 8 years. John's been here for 8 of the 8 years.
Good point.
I've been here for like 1.
You've been
here longer
You've
than
been here
that.
for like
I've been with the station.
Yeah.
I've been with you.
Yeah.
For 3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
Okay. I've been with Scores
Yeah.
for maybe a year.
Yeah.
Because I was busy doing other shows.
Right.
And filling.
But now
in
you're.
for Scores.
But now you're on.
Now I'm
part of Scores. You are on Scores.
Right.
So is this considered Scores 2.0 now?
This is actually no. It's a
Or
continuation.
It's a continuation of the 4.0.
Okay,
Yeah.
5.0 never got off the ground.
Yeah. This is actually just a continuation of the 4.0.
Four-
Well, if you really think about it, technically it could be because the only reason we talked about it is because we've been like at different internet radio stations, different mediums. Like we started out doing a show on, we did.
Did you own video podcast?
Yeah, we
do a blog talk.
Blog Talk Radio start. Then we did a YouTube audio only thing.
Right.
And then we went over to that bullshit station in Kent. Fuck them.
Yep.
I hope they rot in hell. I don't really care.
Ooh.
Oh, we've got new stories then.
Yes, we do.
Cool.
Don't really care.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't care.
It's a good thing the mics aren't on when we're off air.
We don't. I don't really care because remember we said we don't care what we say now.
Right.
We don't have to. We don't have to be
so
happy.
we can spill the beans.
Yeah, we can spill a little more beans, but I'm just not going to mention them because I'm not going to give them any notoriety. They're still functioning.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So then we started SKO Radio
always
Network.
smelled like wet goats over there.
It does smell like wet goats over there.
I was there for maybe 2 months.
And it stunk.
And I
Why
and I,
did you go there?
Because they brought on John O'Donnell after SKO went down. They brought on John O'Donnell, and John wanted me to do the show with him really badly because we had a really good chemistry. I may know very little about all sports. There's like 2 sports I know really well, and the rest I'm just like playing along.
Yeah.
But we played off each other well. And
Great chemistry. John's a great guy.
And I really, he really liked the way that I was producing the show for him.
Yeah.
So he said, if you have a problem with it, I will understand, but I'm taking the show to the other place. Do you want to come with me? And I'm like,
he needed a medium. He needed a place to do it.
He did.
And I don't blame him. I mean, it's like he was at that point. They were the only game in town.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, after we shut SKO down.
Right.
That was
it.
Right.
You know, that was it. Now there's a couple other ones that sprung up. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
come
and go.
And then we went to the valley.
Then we from
the old station to the valley.
We went to the valley, formed SKO Radio Network, which we kept open for 2 years, and then we couldn't afford to keep it open anymore.
Nope.
As the way we were doing it, and then we're like, okay, let's bring the show back. I talked to Mike. I was like, hey, I was like, I'm gonna retake the show. Mike goes, you do whatever you got to do, buddy. I don't care.
Podcast.
And so I said, okay, I'm gonna bring Scores back as a podcast, which we did, and we went back to YouTube, and then we said, screw this. YouTube sucks. Let's do Facebook Live. And then Facebook Live actually got us more views than the YouTube was doing.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we're gaining a lot of YouTube subscribers from TikTok. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Our YouTube subscribers are going up a couple of, at least 2 or 3 a week. So those are going up.
Helpful.
So it's another way of just boosting that. So I mean, those are starting to kind of creep up a little bit. And then of course now we formed Back Alley Radio, and we kind of did this on a whim because how did the conversation begin, Aaron? We kind of just started shooting the shit, and I say, hey,
we were just kind of like I think you, me, Mike, and John.
This really started with you, me, and Mike sitting here, and
right.
I got a hold of John, and we all talked about it in the forum chat.
It started off by saying how much we missed what we were doing.
Yeah, we missed what we were doing.
We talked a lot about the BS that we had to go through.
Yeah,
but we missed what we did that gave us pleasure.
Yeah,
not that kind of pleasure. You could sit back.
Yeah, we missed.
But what made it fun for us?
What we didn't miss was all the bullshit that went with it. But
because
we missed was the fun.
We started telling stories,
yes.
much like we started out tonight telling stories.
Yeah.
We started telling stories, like the Asian drop-off guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And Lori's hiccups.
Yeah.
Just stories like that. The stories from Manpocalypse when we had Michelle on one line and somebody else, and we were trying to figure out who had the worst laugh because one girl was snorting, and Michelle was cackling.
Sure.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Those kind of stories that we had that we held on to that said, this is why we did it. This is why we were doing internet radio.
Then we
not the bullshit.
Then we listened to another station that's in town.
Right.
And we were like, pretty much.
Right. Because we started listening to that and we're like, what the hell are you doing?
We could do this.
We listened to a show from somebody who left us, went on to say that they could do better from us.
Yeah.
Opened up their own thing to a host who said into a hot mic, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Twice. And in the same show, whose co-host, Tony, fell asleep. I mean, co-host. The reason that you have two people.
Right.
When Tony falls asleep,
we make fun of it.
We have fun because we have an entire crew. You have two goddamn people, and one of them you're putting your co-host to sleep
with a full frontal face view.
And yes, and you have it on video, so you're
not
watching.
Not like how we have a studio view on our cameras.
If Tony falls asleep and we don't say anything, the only reason you're going to know it is because he's going to snore into a hot mic.
Right.
That's it. You had a camera right here,
right,
and she was like. Down.
Dead passed out.
Yeah. And we're like, oh my God.
I mean, what was... Never mind. I was going to say...
We'll talk about it off the air.
What was worse, me or Tony?
Well, yours was louder.
Yeah. Yours. I missed being there live for it. I rewatched it. I rewatched it.
Funny.
Oh, I laughed my ass off so hard.
Tony,
we were laughing so hard.
Yeah.
God, I'm sitting here just... And I felt because Ben's like apologizing the next day profusely. I'm like, Ben,
I have to tell
it's
story.
Okay. I'm laughed my whole ass off so hard that night. I said we made fun of it, which we made it part of the show, so we didn't care. We turned it into a new topic. We had fun with it.
I wasn't there live. I was watching the replay on the Facebook video.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard. My upstairs neighbor texted my wife and said, "Why is he so? What the hell is so funny?" So she came in. I replayed it.
Yeah.
She's laughing her ass off. The neighbor comes downstairs and says, "Okay, what are you guys watching?" I replayed it
for the neighbor.
For everybody in my building now loves the fact that you didn't just fall asleep. You passed the out. And when we came back from break,
wait, you can say fuck.
We came back from. I've been gone for so long. I've been editing myself in front of my daughter. So you passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
And what's even comical about it, Aaron, is I'm sitting here watching the Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
John's cracking up. You can see John cracking up.
I'm having a hell of a time containing myself, but I'm seeing him like drift.
Right.
Yes.
The best part is that's the only thing.
Here's Ben.
And that's the only thing you hear
No,
is him laughing and him snoring.
Ben's like this.
He's like practically off the couch.
Oh yeah, I mean it was great. It was absolutely, and of course I turned it into a TikTok video.
And what I usually do when I'm on Zoom, I mute myself.
Oh no, you didn't mute yourself.
No, not this time because I'm like I'm not gonna fall asleep, and I woke up like 5 minutes left.
Oh god, dude, it was
And the
so
best
funny.
part, and the best part, he
So
blames
funny.
it on the Galley Boys.
I do.
And that's why he wanted me to eat.
Great, and you're having a couple here in a little bit when they get here, and you're gonna fall asleep.
I'm awake.
Okay.
For now.
If not, we're gonna spray you down with the olive oil.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Another
wait a
waxing.
minute, no waxing.
no waxing. No more waxing.
No.
My hair just grew back. Okay. I got a full hair. Full chest hair again.
I keep telling you guys, you needed to trim it down before you.
Yeah, I
you
know.
needed to
We
wax
should
stubble.
have. We should have done that.
We should have done that, but dude, the pain that was involved in that
pain.
was awful.
But
because you were waxing long hair.
yeah,
Awful.
but guess what? You don't have to deal with no more pain, but I do.
Why? What pain you still have?
They waxed his nipple.
Oh yeah, is your nipple grown back yet?
Yeah, it's all there.
Okay.
They waxed his nipple.
I got
It's a little tender these days. That's
Ooh. No, but that'll be a topic for next.
Next, Ben does crazy shit.
Oh yeah. By the way, that is a segment that we were going to be bringing back to this show.
That
Ben does crazy shit.
We dare Ben.
We dare Ben.
We
okay.
dare Ben.
Yeah, and we'll be doing that. And that's going to be something we got to put on our website, Aaron.
Yeah.
Is
a poll.
A poll.
Kinda
Ben,
scary.
the poll question for what should Ben do
At the end of every month.
End of this coming month.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So you got a couple weeks to think about this.
Yeah.
You know,
We
what
gotta
would you
think
like?
of
We got some
need
choices.
We need to nominate some ideas.
We need to nominate some
First
ideas.
nomination: wax his man sack.
Oh fuck.
Oh jeez.
Oh Jesus! No more waxing. I think we draw the line at the
I
waxing.
think waxing.
Okay.
I still like the idea of you taking a lap around the
track.
The track in your underwear, and we did it on video.
I'm down.
Well, it's cold as fuck
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's gonna be negative.
No. We're gonna have him do a lap around the track.
Yeah.
In Lori's underwear.
Oh yes.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh.
And we should put a bra on you too. I think that'd be even funnier.
Are we trying to get like as cold? Like
As long as it's cold. Yeah. And
Don't
you-
worry, there'll be plenty of hot chocolate waiting for you when you get back.
And we'll put you in We'll put you in a pair of high heels.
Oh God.
Okay,
Yeah.
we've gone from
Not
we've
trying.
gone
heels, stick him outside, and see what happens.
we go from jogging to brisk walking, and he's gonna walk like
Okay,
an
not the
injured
high
gazelle.
heels. We'll put him in a pair of like Crocs or something. Like that.
I have Crocs. Oh,
You have Crocs?
Oh, fuck
Give
yeah.
me your fucking man card right now. Give me your fucking man card. Do you drink White Claw too?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay, but
Thigh highs.
Crocs are just about as bad.
Put him in thigh highs and let him run.
Thigh highs. That'd be funny shit.
Put him in thigh highs. Give him the elbow length gloves.
Oh yes.
Go full out S&M. Run around the track.
Oh yeah, I think it'd be great. We get it on video and everything.
Ball gag so he can only breathe through his nose.
Nah, too far.
Yeah, I got a feeling that CFPD might say, go back inside.
Well, we get on video. Of course.
I got an idea.
Then we put the video right on the website. I think that'd be the best part. We put it right on the website.
Yeah, I'm down.
And we replay it on the show too
And
at
then,
some point.
but
too, yeah.
I
on the
mean,
video version. of the
I
show.
feel like we need to get a poll for people to vote on like two or three.
I like the idea.
2 or 3.
I like the idea because remember we talked about it. And it's funny because Dylan texted me today and he wanted to wish us good luck on the show and he wanted to tell us how good he goes. My God, he goes. This new station you guys got sounds 200 times better than SKO did, and it really does. I mean, and SKO sounded good, but it's just again the testament to the technology. It's like I listened to some of the old shows we did, and how bad we actually sounded compared to today's technology.
Oh, well, yeah.
And here's the messed up part. It's the same damn equipment.
Yeah.
But the technology and the everything's just better now.
Well,
I mean,
and if we didn't say we were in your basement, no one would know.
you would never know because
No.
you think this basement would echo like a son of a bitch, but it doesn't.
No, it does not at all.
It doesn't echo in here. Like, I mean, outside, in the room, yes, there's an echo, but the
But, like-
microphones are. It's all dialed in so nice. You don't get that reverb from the back of the room. All the sound in the room, but it's actually turned out very nice. And this studio remodel is just
Dude,
turned out
I
so nice.
wish I-
And we're gonna do more with it. We're gonna do more with it. We'll put some more posters up and some more lighting over that way because I want to incorporate some of that other part of the studio when we do other things because we have cameras.
Stripper pole.
Sure, yeah, just for
Fuck
you, just
yes.
for you, Ben.
Thank you.
Now the live nude sign makes more sense.
Yeah,
doesn't
see,
it?
now the live nude sign does make sense. We'll put a stripper
Guys,
pole right in the
I
middle.
gotta need something Ben could do.
Exactly. What's that? You got something Ben can do? Then we gotta go to break.
Yeah,
John.
because it's February. What's next week?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, dress him up as Cupid.
Now that's great, Sean. That's a candidate right there, buddy. That is a candidate.
We shouldn't have.
Oh wait a minute. Here we go. Hi, Tony.
Hi.
Morning, Tony.
Wake up, Tony.
Almost.
We're not even in. Oh.
Dude,
An
no.
hour in.
I looked over here, and I'm sorry. I with the tooth missing, you drool like a fucking toddler. I look over. He's facing down, and he's got this 6-inch line of drool going down. I'm like, oh my god, he's just gone full on like DD. Holy shit.
Okay, on that
Okay,
note-
you really do need to get that tooth fixed. I said leave it go. Please get it fixed. If you're gonna sleep in the studio, get the tooth fixed.
All right, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back on some kind of radio show here on Back Alley Radio.
Didn't see you there. Me and my buddy here have been expecting you. My sticky buddy, Sully here with the... Oh, excuse me, I've got some pussy hair on me. Check that shit out. It's a sticky roller designed to clean up any mess. Poodles, pussies, people, you name it. Use it as a back scratcher. You can rinse it off, dry it off, jerk it off. I don't care what you do with it or where the hair even came from. Silks, suedes, swag. Ladies, I don't care how smelly or hairy your carpets are. My rubber fingers get in there deep. Just rinse it off for a nice beverage. Wipe it off. Oh, there we are. Do all kinds of shit with it. Aren't you tired of ripping your hair out because you're trying to drive and the kids are making a fucking mess? You'll be making so much money, it pays itself off. Ooh, precious food. Ooh, that's good. Thanks, buddy. Everybody has an evil cat or an annoying dog. Use it to groom them, or even yourself.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Normally, a sticky is $20, but a sticky buddy is only $10.99. You'll also get a cover. You gotta use protection. Even if it's a quickie, wrap that sticky. Stop rolling up your money with those old lint rollers. The fuck is wrong with you? Check out the suggestively sized sticky buddy. You're gonna want to stroke it, but not too much. It'll make a mess. Hide it in your purse. 007, leave it somewhere as a pleasant surprise. And like I said before, I have magic rubber fingers that get deep into your hairy cracks. Get some buddies for just $10.99. But wait, there's more. If you have jumbo-sized pubes, we got a jumbo-sized sticky bunny. Who let Spider-Man in the house? The cat's flipping turds everywhere. Who keeps flicking their boogers under the bed? But you know what? The hair that you find is yours to do with as you please. Why not make a toupee? Or break out the turbo snake? All of these guys will be your buddies with their rubber fingers for just $10.99. Ask about free shipping. Now get out of my house. Isn't that right, Mr. Wuss Wuss?
50
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Bad deals.
Cars that break down.
Thieves.
If you think you're going to find a bargain at Big Bill,
you can kiss my ass.
It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker.
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
shove it up your ugly ass.
You heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your title.
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her.
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
Take a hike
to Big Bill Hell,
home of challenge pissing.
That's right,
challenge pissing.
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
you get no down payment.
Don't wait.
Don't delay.
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check.
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell.
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest.
And exclusive on one of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
Guaranteed.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
This term for a long-handled gardening tool can also mean an immoral pleasure seeker. Ken?
What's a hoe?
No. Whoa! 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 They teach you that in school in Utah, huh? Al, what's a rake? A rake is right. You select.
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show. I was informed backstage a few minutes ago that our 3 contestants, Ken, Brad, and Jerome, wanted to relieve some of the tension, and they said we must do the program without trousers. Now, can we get a camera behind to make sure that they have done the same as I?
All right, here we go.
Wood Origins 1000.
Take a whirl on the dance floor under these lights, whose name comes from the Greek for the act of whirling. And you see them in a lot of bars and nightclubs. Strobe lights. Okay, Melissa.
Populous nation, 400.
Israel, Lebanon, Syria. Max.
What is Israel?
No. Kevin.
What is Syria?
Right.
Nation, 600.
Switzerland, Sweden, Swaziland. Max.
What is Switzerland?
No. Kevin.
What is Sweden?
Right.
Nation, 800.
Pakistan, Bangladesh, Indonesia. Max.
What is Pakistan?
No. Kevin.
What is Indonesia?
Yes.
Most populous nation, 1,000.
Portugal, Colombia, Peru. Max.
What is Peru?
No. Kevin.
What is Colombia?
Right. Oh. No fun for Max, but a good run for Kevin, who leads with 5,200. Select.
For 400.
Before getting an Oscar nomination, this actress won hearts as Queen Amidala. Stephen.
Who's Kidman?
No. Heidi.
Who is Natalie Portman?
She is the one.
The name of this pasta, similar to penne, means little mustaches. Doesn't sound so tasty now. Wolf.
What is fettuccine?
No. King David and Jesus both hailed from this town. Wolf.
What is Jerusalem?
No. An accused person in court, along with his counsel. Wolf.
What is a defendant?
No. Selected some material from a larger work. Wolf.
Annotated?
No. The 1850s saw a bad one of this 5-letter word that refers to an economic crash and the fear-driven rush to sell. Wolf.
What is a crash?
No. Wolf, things have not worked out as well as you had hoped for, I'm sure, Andy. If Andy yearns for Brenda and Brenda cares about Charlene, who pines for Andy, the 3 of them form one of these. Kara.
What is a threesome?
No. Roger?
What is a love triangle?
Yes, that's it. Kara has obviously had much more experience than I. Final Jeopardy category is U.S. cities, and here is the clue. Its largest airport is named for a World War II hero. Its second largest for a World War II battle. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. 36,400. Now to our leader, Watson, going into final 36,681. And the response was, what is Toronto? With a lot of question marks, which means, of course, that Watson had many, many doubts. And the wager, how much are you going to lose? Oh, you sneak. $947. $35,734.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. We're on Jeopardy. Not yet, actually. We are going to play Jeopardy tonight.
Yeah.
What
this isn't Jeopardy.
This is Jeopardy.
What is the female orgasm?
What is We're Back on Back Alley Radio?
I like it. What is We're Back on Back Alley Radio? We are saluting Jeopardy tonight, everybody. That sounded good.
No. Here's the ultimate answer for Alex Trebek. Alex, where is the G spot?
It's right between the F spot and the H spot.
Yeah.
And
where is the G spot?
We
Have you
are,
found it yet?
of course, we are here with our traditional.
Well, go look. Go.
Oh, hello, hi, Munch. Yeah, I just got the notification. The food we ordered is on the way. There's going to be 4 sandwiches coming down here, as well as an onion ring and a tater teaser coming down here. Okay.
Did you get all that?
4 galley boys, onion ring, and a tater teaser.
For us 4.
And then the rest is your guys's. Huh? You can. But
You find the G spot, you can bring it to us, and then you can sit here.
oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, we are here.
I have no shame. What are you looking at me
The
like that for?
8 o'clock hour brings on the SKO Beer Review. And we call it the SKO Beer Review because this is still the SKO Media Group studio. And this could be the Back Alley Radio Beer Review, too. I mean, the Back Alley Radio Beer Review. I like it.
The bar beer review.
The Bar Beer Review. We could change the name to the Bar Beer Review. I like it.
What's beer?
The stuff you drink and it makes you go, Tonight's beer review, Aaron acquired this for us. Sweet Baby Jesus. I've had this before. It's been a number of years. And this is a chocolate peanut butter porter.
Reese's peanut butter cup in a glass.
I was out running around yesterday morning. I had stuff to do.
Did you jog or did you full out sprint?
I full out drove.
Oh,
And I remember that you would you were really just hyping up the Yingling chocolate porter,
Oh
the
my
Hershey
God,
porter.
love that shit.
And
Can't find
so
it anywhere, but I love
went.
it.
Yeah, that's what I went out searching for it, and
I've
lo and
looked
behold,
everywhere. I can't find that shit.
Lo and behold, I found just
Sweet
about
Baby Jesus is a
every
close
other,
second, and it's a good beer.
Every other kind of Yingling I was looking for, other than that.
Yeah.
But when I got to the grocery store, because I had to stop and pick up cake supplies, because for some reason we needed to bake a cake this weekend.
Right.
I went into the beer cooler with a walk-in beer cooler.
Sure.
And in addition to finding my Canadian beer, I saw this and I was like, oh, this would be perfect for the season premiere of Scores on Back Alley Radio. So again, you got mail. Yeah. See, everybody wants to know more about it. So like you said, Sweet Baby Jesus chocolate peanut butter porter.
That's right.
So it's a dark beer.
It looks so dark.
So those of you who are into the beers that look like, fermented piss, it's a little darker, a little deeper.
And on the phone real quick before we drink beer, Troy Froman with us, everybody. Troy, how's it going, buddy? Troy.
What is a Troy?
Mr. Froman. Oh.
And he hung up.
He hung up.
Does this involve a bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, John, can you let him know he's got to kind of hang on the line when we answer? It takes about a minute to go through. Because if you can't, just tell him, don't just hang up. Just tell him it takes about a minute to process once we answer. And then when we give him the cue, because just tell him it takes...
Kind of about the same amount of time it takes to get a P started.
Yeah, it takes about a minute to go through. So, I mean, that's one thing people... You call the studio line, we answer, it takes about a minute to get to us by the time it runs through.
So, beers to us.
Okay, here we go.
As Tadpole here is...
Cheers.
Cheers.
To opening up.
Oh, Sweet Baby Jesus, it is. Oh, it's good.
Oh my!
I like the fact that the peanut butter chocolate taste is hidden within the taste of the beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of the beers,
doesn't
some of the
overpower
flavored
it.
beers that you've had me drink have been the flavor. Oh, and by the way, this is beer. No, this is beer, and oh, by the way, there's a flavor. This is actually really good, and I'm not a fan of porters, but I will drink this bottle, and I will probably have another.
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those like you can have maybe 1, 2 max, and then
Oh, it's a 1 or 2.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a 1 or
not-
2 and you're done.
it's heavy,
It's heavy.
but it's good.
It's heavy.
That's really good.
I like that.
I would give that 4 stars.
Yeah, it's
4
for me. It's
Out of 5.
It's an 8.2. Solid.
He still uses the point system. I use the star system.
Yeah, I use points. He uses stars.
I'll use my points.
Yeah.
I'd say 7.4.
7.4.
I mean,
7.4, 8.2, 4 star. It's a good
not
beer.
bad.
It's a good beer. All right, let's see if Troy's with us now. Troy, you with us, buddy?
We're drinking.
Yeah, I am. We got reduced to smoke signals and carrier pigeons now.
Exactly, man. We had to downgrade big time to smoke signals, carrier pigeons, and we passed notes underneath tables.
We're actually using America Online right now.
We're using America Online right now.
With the
Di-
600-baud modem, right?
Dial up.
There's be something strange on the silence. One moment we'll be right with you. You'll be on the air. Something.
I wish it was that.
If we had enough money, we'd hire a phone screener. But
Yeah.
that's too. easy.
Yeah.
Money. When I was an intern, I
See,
ended up having to do
here's
that
the thing.
shit for free.
Ben, we could always put you on as a phone screener through a cell phone, and then put the call on hold. And we could,
I'd
you
be
could play.
more than happy to do
Would
that.
you like to be the phone screener?
I sure
Okay, we'll have to
could.
download the app on your phone though to be a phone screener.
I'll do it.
Okay, Ben's gonna be the new phone
Yeah.
screener going forward.
I'll be the phone screener, and I'll still talk.
All right, Troy, welcome to our new station, Back Alley Radio.
Backdoor radio?
That's about it, buddy.
Yeah,
Back door.
absolutely.
Absolutely. We take it in the back door all the time.
And Ben's your mascot.
And Ben's the mascot. That's right.
Giggity, giggity.
He likes to wear ascots on top of being a mascot.
So it's Earl, Ben, and John over there?
Earl, Ben, John, Aaron, and Tony. And and Lori's here. Loriana's here. Little Lori.
Oh, hello.
Little Lori, who is 15 now, and she's got bigger jugs than a girl that someone's on Baywatch. It's kind of scary.
He's not wrong. Don't look at him like that. He's not wrong. He is absolutely right on that. She's looking at him like, why would you say that? Because it's true.
Well, you said you let me know when she's legal, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 2.5 years, Troy, and you can mess with her all you want.
I need some Viagra. I can't even do nothing no more.
Oh, I can hook you up. I know a guy that knows a guy.
I know a
that
guy.
knows a guy. That knows another guy.
I tried popsicle sticks and duct tape don't work.
Hairspray and tweezers. That's what Debbie used to tell me all the time for myself.
Oh God.
Yeah.
As your new wife.
Love her to death. She's awesome. She's awesome. She's great with the
Does she
kids
ever
and
do the shows? Does she ever do the shows with you?
once in a while, not very often, but she did do something during our very last show we did as a podcast. We got Ben all excited. Lori sent me a picture of her tits, and Ben saw it, and he was like, "Ooh, can I see more?"
True story.
True story.
I saw Earl's
You don't
wife.
really make me happy.
What's that, buddy?
You don't make me happy.
What's that?
You better keep fitting her till she's like 300 pounds and put her on the radio so I can make fun of her weight like old times.
Oh, yeah, like we did with Debbie. Yeah, yeah. You know, oh God, we all miss her. We all miss her terribly, but we must go on. The show goes on.
What can I make fun of her with? What she got that I can make fun with?
A bad pinky.
A bad pinky. I mean, she's got a limp pinky because she had a fusion in her pinky finger that didn't take. So she's got instead of having a limp dick, she's got a limp noodle pinky.
She's a screamer.
She's a screamer, and she's a squirter too.
I think she got that lip pinky from your little hidden passion.
My Little Pecker, and she makes me watch the shows like My Little Pony and stuff like that. And then she tells people I have a small dick. I mean, all the time. It's kind of like, why?
She makes you watch shows like My Little Pony and then wants to like get on top of you afterwards. Like that's her turn on.
That's her turn on. I don't know.
Like children's animation is what gets her.
We don't
motor
watch
on.
My Little Pony. We watch
It's Teletubbies. We all know.
Yeah,
that's what the kids were watching the one night. They were watching fucking Teletubbies. No shit. True story.
She watches Earl's Little Pony.
She watches a bunch of shit.
See, and she's trying to play with your Tinky
But
Winky.
anyway, she did watch some Saved by the Bell, and she saw you on there, and she got wet. That's all I'll say.
Who?
My wife.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
By the way, I did see your clip of you on the new Saved by the Bell. It was good to see you doing that.
Yeah, it's nice being on there. I'll get some residuals down the line for that one.
Right. Did you did you get to see anybody like Mario or Elizabeth while you were there, or you just worked with the kids?
No, they were not there on my day, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I really wish they were.
Right.
Elizabeth was at the Hollywood Bowl 5 or 6 years ago when I
Right.
took that picture with her.
Right.
Anyway.
Any shot of them going to call you back again, you think? Or you think there's going to be another season of it?
Maybe, who knows? I'm not going to pester them anymore because I got what I wanted, you know?
Right. You
There
got
you go.
like, it was good to see you back doing the role that, your iconic role being Ox. That was kind of fun. Just watching you do that was priceless. It was a good moment, and it was fun to watch you doing that, buddy.
I could tell you who's not going to be on that show anymore.
Yeah,
Dustin.
yeah.
Damn.
Dustin passing away. Man, I'll tell you what. That was. I mean, they just came out with that diagnosis of lung cancer. Then 3 weeks later, he's gone. I mean,
Boy, talk about your life coming to a screeching halt.
oh god, that was bad.
Sorry.
That was bad.
Oh, man.
Anyway, anyway, real quick, what you said you got along with everybody on that show. I mean, we talked about this before. I mean, how was Dustin as a guy that you got to interact with him quite a bit, when you were there? So, how was he? How was he? I mean, was he a pretty cool guy or?
Yeah, he was very cool. Everybody was cool. I hung out and there's times where you're just bored, waiting around for the to do the next thing, whatever.
Sure.
And I hung out with him in his room sometimes, watch him play video games.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad was there, so he had to have a parental figure there.
Mm-hmm.
So I hung out a little, and that was it. I never got to be friends with anybody really.
Right, you just
But
got
everybody was
acquaintances,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Mario gave me his phone number in San Diego, but I called it a couple times. He was never home, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not Mario. Not here.
Exactly. That's what it would sound like.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, Troy, you want to hear something funny? Is when Dustin was doing his comedy thing, he played at the club up here a few times.
Yeah, about 5 minutes from here, actually.
Yeah, about 5 minutes from where we're broadcasting. And I know Pete, the guy that owns the club. I know, and I know Pete, the guy that owns the club. I know Pete real well. I've known him a long time. First year he was here, Dustin was a little rough with everybody. I think he was just getting used to the stand-up routine. Pete pulled him aside and said, look, you got to just appreciate everybody and, the radio people, because he'd have to go on the air and, you do radio in the morning, like the weekend before you do your shows. Mm-hmm. And then from there on, he was like one of the best people that he could book as far as being famous.
Right.
He had him back a couple more times. Then he had to cancel one time. He couldn't. I don't know if he couldn't get like the release or whatever because he'd gotten into the trouble that he did.
Right.
And then I don't know if he had to cancel just the one time because he just couldn't get the permission to come to do a show in Ohio. So beyond that, after one small little thing, it's just like he was the nicest guy to everybody.
You mean the little thing about stabbing someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that minor scuffle.
Yeah, minor little scuffle. Yeah.
Minor little scuffle, but yeah. So, after that, I mean, he was just like real personable and friendly with the radio people and everybody at the club and whatnot, and and Pete was like really sad when he had announced, because it was one of those things we thought it was a hoax at first.
Sure. Yeah.
Because of how recent the announcement was.
Oh,
with his
sure.
diagnosis.
Yeah. I mean, you
then
don't think
boom,
3
he's gone.
weeks. Yeah. I mean, I'll give you a story. My mom, she basically had the same diagnosis as Dustin. Okay.
Yeah.
She had small cell carcinoma in her lungs. She lasted. They gave her 6 months. She lasted 33 days. That was it. She was gone like that.
That's what Stan had.
That's what Stan had, but Stan had it he fought for well over a year.
Yeah, year and a half.
But, you know, they were like, you know, with my mom, she passed away in 2012, but it took her quick. I mean, she went downhill in a hurry.
The thing is, with celebrity passings nowadays, the first thing you're going to hear about it is going to be on social media. Someone is going to post it. The thing with that,
then you got to find sources, and you got to
I immediately go
verify.
find sources.
Yeah,
because I've seen that. Mark Hamill has died like 5 times in the last 20 years.
If you think about it, what was the guy from Fast and Furious that died? Paul Walker. They announced him like dying 2 weeks prior to him actually dying in a car accident.
Yeah,
you know, and then you know
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
They announced him dead. He was still breathing.
Yeah.
And then there was like, wait, he's alive. It was like Florida all over again in 2020 or 2010,
Yeah.
2000. He's dead. Wait, no,
He's
hang
alive.
on. Wait, no, he's alive. Wait. Okay, now he's dead.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
I mean, we released
Slow
something
down.
not that long ago about about a year ago, and I've got this as a memory on Facebook that our friend Mike Malone was sadly found alive in his room.
Yeah.
And live and well. He's sadly alive and well. So please, just,
and the big first
Good old dumbass.
Yeah.
And the big first thing, was Abe Vigoda Fish from
God.
Barney Miller.
Yeah.
How many times, until
He died like 37 times.
Yeah. And then it's like, okay.
I gotta get going.
Hey,
Yeah, Troy.
I have a big shopping list that my wife gave me. I'm sitting in front of Ralph's. If I don't get home soon, she's got, where the hell are you been?
How is Cynthia doing?
She's fine.
Good. I'm glad to hear she's doing good. I missed the hell out of her, man. I mean, you guys were so much fun when you were here.
Oh, thank you. She had someone come to the house to do her nails. And then, she put too much polish on. It's going to take hours to dry. And she gave me a shot. So I got, like, I know where we, can we cuss on the show?
You can swear all you want, buddy.
Okay. You're darn tootin'. I got to go in there and we'll go around and shopping, and it makes me really, really upset. So that's my cussing.
That's your cussing?
Come on, Troy.
Troy, you've done better than that. Come on.
Come on, let it out.
Troy's now a minister, everybody. He's a reverend. Reverend Troy. You don't swear anymore.
Let it out,
He's like
Troy.
a reverend now.
Called in tonight to give respects to Dustin and you guys. And
Yeah.
What's the show tonight?
We are saluting Jeopardy and Alex Trebek.
Oh, so it wasn't Screech, huh?
No, we didn't do it. This show's been kind of planned for a while.
All right, well, I'm
Yeah,
saluting
but
Screech.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Saved by the Bell show again soon. When we do, I want to get a hold of you and see if we can.
I will.
Have you do a Zoom? Have you do a Zoom call with us? I think that'd be cool.
Hey, how many listeners you have? 4 or 5?
I have no way of knowing until I check the analytics tomorrow. I'll have to look at it.
Well, okay, I'm gonna leave you with a little stupid joke I wrote.
Okay, please do.
Earl McCune.
Yes.
No, anyway.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Did I tell you how 7-Eleven got
thank
its name?
What was that?
Did I ever tell you guys how 7-Eleven got its name?
No.
No.
Well, by 7 p.m., there's 11 homeless guys out front. No symbols, no sound effects, nothing?
Nothing. I don't have any of that queued up. If I knew we were gonna do jokes, I would have. There you go.
You used to have that huge. Yeah, there's a huge bitch.
I used to have that. I don't have that clip. I gotta bring that back.
We got to put up a cart wall.
We gotta get a cart wall back, Aaron.
Yeah, we had
Aaron's in charge of programming, and we haven't put a cart wall together yet.
I'm still tagging
This is
music.
like an episode. You guys are broadcasting out of a cardboard fucking box.
Pretty much. I mean, we're in a basement.
Hey, it's not made out of cardboard. It's made out of PCV pipe.
PVC pipe and duct tape.
Okay. Bye-bye. I got to go.
All right. Thanks for calling, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right. Miss you, buddy. Miss you, buddy. I'm glad we got to talk. This is great.
Come out here for a change.
I'd love to.
Road
I'd
trip,
love to. If I can ever
show
get a
trip.
trip, I'd love to come out. When I do, I'll make sure I let you know in advance so I don't freak the hell out of you.
Oh, yeah. See Early in the melon section, and he's peeling all the melons out for the perfect masturbation tonight.
Oh, please. Yeah, we got to bring back Irving at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, buddy. It's good talking to you.
Later.
Bye.
Troy Froman, everybody. If you don't know who that is, Ox from Saved by the Bell. That should be enough for everyone to know who that is. Our good buddy, Troy Froman, who's been on this program. And he was a part of the program for quite a long time. Good friend of ours. Good friend of ours. Let's take a break.
You're getting attacked. So
I know. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back here on Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned, everybody. BackAlleyRadio.com.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes.
Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes.
Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spend your money.
Mom, what did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get
it. Another one.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son. I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man-tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means one, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention, amazing, experience, incredible, music, yes.
With everything
Yes.
Echo can do, it's really become part of the family.
Music.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
The 1850s saw a bad one of this 5-letter word that refers to an economic crash and the fear-driven rush to sell. Wolf.
What is a crash?
Nope. Wolf, things have not worked out as well as you had hoped for, I'm sure. Andy's so much faster on that signaling device today. But it's long been our policy on Celebrity Jeopardy that all contestants get to play in the final round. And so even though you're at minus 4,600 now, we're going to wipe that out. We're going to give you an even $1,000 so you get to play in Final Jeopardy as well. All right, Randy, we come to you first. This was a tough one. You guys struggled with this immensely. Let's see if you were able to come up with a correct response. You said, you were going for Springfield, and that would have been incorrect. So you risked and lost everything. You're down to 0. Now let's go to Claudia. She had 13,800, was tied for the lead, and she wrote down what is Austin. No, that too is incorrect. And what did it cost you? Everything. Now we come to Mike Drummond. His response was, what is Atlanta? The president in question in the clue is Bill Clinton. The correct response is Little Rock, Arkansas. Let's see what Mike lost. 13,800. We have 3 players finishing with no money. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that tomorrow we will have no returning champion. We will introduce 3 new players to Jeopardy. So, sorry folks, see you tomorrow.
I went to UCLA for $400.
You're gonna love it. Tell your old man to drag this 70s UCLA and Trailblazer center and Lanier up and down the court for 48 minutes. Kareem?
Who is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
No! You're the one who delivered the line, but it was about Bill Walton.
Oh.
Embarrassing moments on Jeopardy. Pick again, though, Kareem. You're in command of the board.
I went to UCLA almost.
Yes. 100-plus assists in an NHL season has been accomplished only 13 times. 11 times by this player. Joe.
Who's Magic Johnson?
Oh, no. Diane?
Who is Wayne Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky. We're talking about hockey, not the NBA.
This is Jeopardy!
Sandy, start us.
Rejected supervillain names for 200.
Lurking under your TV stand. It's a 2-word animal term for a ball of lint and particle debris. Sandy?
1 consonant words for 200.
Instrument heard here. Sandy?
What is a flute?
Nope. Each correct response has only 1 consonant. Flute has more than 1.
One consonant word.
Conrad wrote, she seemed to know all about me. This kind of feeling came over me. Kristen?
What is deja vu?
No. Frederic or Sandy? Where would you like to start?
Literary title characters for 2000.
This Sinclair Lewis title character is a real estate salesman who lives in the suburbs of the city of Zenith. Sandy?
Who is the man in the gray flannel suit?
Nope. Sandy?
Okay. I'll try it anyway. Beastly 1600.
Its long arms allow it to move with great agility through the treetops.
What is
Kristen?
What is a chimpanzee?
Nope. Frederic or Sandy? What is a gibbon? Back to you, Sandy.
Win 1600.
Also the name of a Volkswagen model. It's a hot African desert wind that can blow all the way to Europe. Sandy?
What is a Tuareg?
No. Frederic or Kristen? What is a Sirocco? And now the last one. January 24th, 1848, out west. Kristen?
What is the gold rush?
Nope. That's it.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Good. This is old school Jeopardy music here.
I don't think I've ever heard this. Shows my age.
It's like early 80s, isn't it?
Art Fleming?
No, this isn't that old.
And I wasn't
This is like 84.
I wouldn't even thought of.
You still aren't.
Oh, Jesus.
Got a disco theme to it.
Happy
This is like 80s.
No, this is 80s synthesizer.
Well, no doubt. Welcome back to Some Kind of Radio Show, everybody. We're here live, we're worldwide, and we're everywhere, and we don't care.
Ooh, good beer.
Good Swenson's.
Go fall asleep, Ben.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Aaron's gonna run the show for a minute.
Aaron's gonna run the show for a minute. Where?
Well, you can just sit right there.
Where are you? Where are you going? Sit back down.
I want to feel special for a minute.
You're short but
You were
special.
feeling your special what?
I just want to feel special.
All right, where did we leave off here? We have our bird review.
Beer review.
Beer, yeah.
A bird.
Are you actually wanting to get in on a belching contest with me?
I feel like
he does.
Yeah, he does.
He does. So I've been.
How's it going over there?
I've been.
You good?
It's like Booger and Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Here's what I've been stuck with here.
So behind the scenes,
I've been taking like the last 3 weeks. I came down here to watch the Browns game with Earl and Mike, and that was the last time I updated the library with new music.
Okay.
Since then, I've been adding songs to. Okay, I'm going to add this to the library. I keep a list running, a running list, keep it going. This is what I'm going to add to the library. And usually once a week, what I'll do is I'll remote in and send all the files through and update it from, the voice vault.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. I've been sick with the flu. I had to cover somebody's shift last one weekend. And so in the course of that 3 weeks, I haven't had the time to dedicate to actually making the music files, tagging them, sending them on through. So last night, I processed almost 200 titles, actually processing the music files, getting them as files, getting them sorted, making sure I wasn't getting any duplicate files into the library.
Yeah.
Now, ever since I got here at about 2 p.m, I've been tagging them.
have you been here
Because
since 2?
I have been here since 2 p.m. Yes. Because when you listen on the website or when you listen on any of the apps, when you see what the song is, you see the album cover, you see the title, you see the artist.
Metadata.
That's the metadata. That's what I just call that tagging. I'm adding the metadata to the file. It's a very simple process, but it has to be done to each song individually.
Yep.
And I have over almost 200 files to do. I'm still working my way through. I have about 40 files left. I've been doing this on breaks.
Yeah.
I've been doing that. I've been doing this. I was listening to Troy and tagging files at the same time. I watched you drool and I'm tagging files. I'm making sure your blood sugar doesn't go into 500.
Yeah.
And I'm tagging files. So that's why, this one here is like, are you working on the show? Boy, if I'm not getting paid, I ain't working. And I worked like 90 hours this week. Now, the good part is,
I give you credit.
when I get paid, I get pied.
I get pie.
Let me
you
tell
know,
you,
if you make money off the TikTok, will get paid.
I'll tell you what. If you saw, those of you who subscribe to me personally, and one of these days I'm going to be famous enough to have like Aaron the Voice official, but I'm not there yet. I got fished the other night.
Okay.
Okay. Now I didn't fall for it. I almost did because this was a very elegant fishing attempt. This looked really, really good. But here's what got me. It looked like it was an offer for employment with FedEx out at Cleveland Airport. Looked all the way legit. They talked about everything that that I needed to do. There is a point in time, and I'm thinking to myself, when did I apply to FedEx? Because I'm not saying that I didn't, but I don't remember doing it. I know I never interviewed with FedEx. I know they never called me and said, hey, let's sit down and talk.
Yeah.
But then again, Amazon is hiring people. All you have to do is apply.
You just need a pulse to work for Amazon anymore.
Right.
Also,
A pulse and a very loose-fitting background check.
Yeah.
yeah.
Loose-fitting, like, you didn't murder anybody.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
You didn't have sex with a cardboard box. You're fine.
And if you have a driver's license, you can deliver for them because their drivers, they're like dropping like flies. because
we're gonna get into that in just a second because I got a thing about that. That's just nuts.
And even like a friend of mine,
We're gonna get there. I promise.
Okay.
But I did apply and I got hired by Amazon. And then I asked my wife about it, and she's like, "I don't want you going all the way out to Euclid." I'm like, "Okay, well, I can't take the job because it was all the way out in Euclid. It was nice, but it's all the way out in Euclid."
Are you looking for a job?
No, this was
Oh,
before.
oh,
This
okay.
was long before.
Okay,
but last night, then not last. Maybe it was last night. Maybe it was last night or the night before. But I got this email.
Yeah.
And it sounded like really legit. It was really well put together. The links seemed to be legitimate links. But here's where I scratched my head.
Got Harry?
They wanted me to pay for the background check.
Yep.
They wanted me to pay for the background check. I was like,
no. Like FedEx couldn't afford it themselves.
Right. So here's what I did, just to make sure that one, I was letting them know what was going on, and two, to verify. I called FedEx customer service, and of course, at that time of night, I'm not talking to somebody from the U.S.
No.
Bangladesh maybe. I said, this is going to be an unusual call, and I will be patient with you as much as I can because you're probably not going to understand it right off the bat. Because as I keep talking about what I'm looking for, she keeps asking me for a tracking number. I said, I told you twice now. This has nothing to do with the package.
No, nope.
Look into your global address book and tell me if you have someone in there with this name. She says, no, we don't. I said, you might want to let your managers know that this phishing attempt is going around. People are sending emails to this saying they're FedEx. You might get calls on this, like I'm calling you now. Because I've been in IT for a number of years, and I can smell a phishing attempt. So it was one thing that I got called for jury duty.
Oh.
But it's another when you try to fish the fishing guy. I wrote half the books on phishing attempts. And you try to fish me?
Can I ask you a question? Can you find a shitting attempt? Can you sniff that out?
I am the shitting attempt.
We already had the shitting attempt on this show.
I've polluted your downstairs bathroom so many times.
I know.
Now,
you left a nice shit stain on it the one time.
I'm telling you that. Hey,
congratulations, that was nice.
I'll tell you what. Sometimes they come out so fast, they do have to skid to slow down.
They do have to skid.
They have to skid.
So,
now, what we were talking about before, the Amazon drivers.
Yeah.
There was like a 1 week period where throughout Greater Cleveland, a total of 5 Amazon drivers got carjacked.
Yeah.
Because. And
why rob just the package? Take the entire truck.
And that's the thing, because when their drivers are out and about, when they go to make a delivery, they have to leave the vehicle on with keys in the ignition. They have to do that. That's their policy.
Yeah.
And when they're going into the unsavory parts of town, you have people of opportunity who are looking to go, okay, let's go, and catch the mother load. Now, thankfully, I feel bad for the people who have those packages there because all of a sudden it's like, it's out for delivery, and now we don't know where it is. And the worst part is that Amazon is now trying to get into areas where their delivery has to be spot on. And if they're going to continue to use their logistics people over things like UPS and Postal Service for stuff like your medication or your food, and people are jacking those trucks, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, wait, I started using your Amazon pharmacy because you said it was what a wonderful thing it was, and my insulin is missing.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you how serious that sentence is. Let me say it again with a tear in my eye. My insulin is fucking missing. Okay. So.
And the price on that?
Yep.
Went back up.
I have a newfound appreciation for my drug plan. If I get a script written for 3 months, my insulin has no copay.
Can I tell you how much I spent on?
You should get a job where I work.
Can I tell you how much I spent on my copay? On supplies.
Supplies are you got a pump. That's freaking expensive.
$1,200. For a copay.
Yep.
Why is? I'm adulting.
Do you use like Liberty, like Wilford Brimley would say?
No.
Because you know what? Remember we had to talk about Wilford Brimley.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Oh,
My diabetes.
No, he's dead.
He's been dead for a while.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my. Oh.
Well, I missed it.
Oh darn. So adulting lately, I've noticed how much how much medication is in general.
Yeah, the fun part is when you look at that thing, it says you spent, you saved X amount of dollars by using your insurance.
Why is medicine in general so fucking expensive? I had to pay $709 on 2 eye drops.
Mm-hmm.
2 little container boxes of eye drops. $709.
Yeah. Welcome to the land of greed.
Holy fuck. Why is this all expensive? Like, can we live in a world where everything was reasonably priced?
Why do you think that's such a hot topic these days?
Here's the other thing.
I'm starting to learn.
Let me get into something here. Okay, now this whole talk, they're talking about this third stimulus package coming out.
Oh. That's going to buy my couch.
That's going to help me pay for my vacation this summer. That's all I'm going to say.
The first one got my bed. The next one's going to get my couch.
Here's the thing. Along with that, if you read the legislation with the $15 minimum wage hike,
yep,
that's going to. You think we have inflation now? You think things are expensive now? Everything's going to go up.
I've been saying that ever since people have been griping about
everything is going to go way up. Mm-hmm. And I mean way up, because that's going to be a trickle-down effect. I mean, you got to pay more for wages, so guess what's going to happen? You think the CEOs at the top of companies are going to take a pay cut so they can pay more of their minimum wage employees?
Hell no.
Not a chance. So you know what that means? Guess what?
We're going to pass the savings on to you.
Your $2.49 Big Mac's going to be $5 at some point.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You're going to look at the bare necessities here. The places where they're already where the minimum wage is lower than that, and they have to go up. You're looking at grocery stores.
Oh yeah, everything's going
You're
up.
looking at restaurants. You're looking at places where they pay less than the minimum wage because these people work on tips. You're looking at gas stations. You're looking at retail outlets. You're looking at places where, again, like I said, I got to reiterate, they're already making minimum wage and it's less than 15. Okay, the cost of living is going to explode.
Oh yeah,
because and you want to blame it on inflation, but this isn't inflation. This is saying we can't curb. We would love to be able to go back to the 70s where gas was under $1 a gallon.
Yeah, but we can't do that.
We can't do that.
No,
but inflation got so far out of hand that we just reacted to it by saying, okay, well, you have to spend more money. Well, let's give you more money to spend.
Right.
But since I'm giving you more money, I have to raise my prices to my customers so I have more money to pay you. And the vicious cycle keeps going.
Oh, I don't know. Today I saw gas at $2.46 in Kent.
Gas is going to be generally cheaper during the wintertime when you're buying oil to both, run your car and heat your home.
Right.
In the summertime, it's just going for gasoline production.
All right, Jason, you with us, buddy? Hello, Jason. Okay, apparently
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay, he's not with us. Jason, you got to wait on the line for it to pick up.
Let's check our sources to see if the hoax is real. That's what I was saying with that. We've gotten to a point where it's like somebody can just say, hey, rest in peace, Bill Clinton, and it'll explode until someone is smart enough to say, where's your source? Because Bill Clinton's going to start responding and saying, I'm not dead yet. But nobody actually checks to see. Who's alive, who's dead, and whatnot.
Right.
People
don't check anything. I mean, I see all these people post. And here's the ones that really crack me up. Is one they post something so somebody died like 6 or 7 years ago. It's like, yeah, he's still dead. That person.
I think they did that with Tom Petty. I saw that. I was like, he's been dead for a couple of years now. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even, I could get if it was on the anniversary, okay? I get reminders every time that we come close to the anniversary of Alan Rickman, That was one that really affected me.
Yeah,
that one got me.
Yeah.
But every time I get those memories, that
hold on, Jason,
that he comes up with that I come up with that, it just reminds me of how much that really kind of got to me.
Right.
And I'll post something that will share that memory from 3, 4, 5 years ago, however long it was. But I'm not going to post it like, oh my God, Alan Rickman just died 5 years ago.
Right, exactly. All right, Jason, how you doing, buddy?
Just hanging in there. Just watching Bernie Gate unfold. That's why I call this whole thing with the Biden administration. If you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's, you probably get the.
I know the movie well. Yes, I do.
I never seen it. I think I'm gonna watch it, but wonder how many hits that I won't know what streaming app it's on, but I wonder how many hits which app that has that movie got that since Joe Biden got in office.
I haven't found it anywhere in years.
Yeah,
Years. I haven't seen that movie in probably 20 years, but I do know the movie very well.
Yeah, hey, well, but when the FAA is messing with Elon Musk, but oh boy, some people think it's just a coincidence. I don't know, but I know one thing. Elon Musk didn't have any problems with the FAA under Trump, and even I'll say this, even under Obama. I mean, this whole thing's getting me ridiculous. But I'm just watching this whole thing unfold.
Yeah, it's crazy times right now we're in. That's for sure.
Yeah, I then you got Mikey up in down in Columbus doing his thing, but I think the restaurants are getting sick and tired of it. But I tell you what, if there's a red wave in 2022, 2023, Biden and Harris is gonna probably regret that they ever pulled the stuff even though Democrats are already bailing out on Biden and Harris. It's one Democrat, and where the oil pipeline is being canceled in the state, he's basically ripped on Harris and Biden. He's basically bailed out on them because he's getting pressure from his constituents. I mean, if their own party's bailing out on you, that you got serious issues.
Right. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Let me chime in here on something that I wanted to ask you, Jason, since we love to talk politics here. We know that Marjorie Taylor Greene got kicked off of her committees for the things that she has said in support of our former president, Donald Trump. She's a GOP freshman congresswoman. The Democrats said we don't want her to be on any committees because she supported Donald Trump, and the way that she was doing it was not to their liking. All right, fine. But here's what I want your take on. If we're taking people off of committees because of what they've said and how they've said it and the way they've said it, why do people like Omar and Tlaib, why are Democrats like that still sitting on committees when they can get away with actually talking about killing people? Help me understand that one. Where are you coming down on that?
Here's the thing. You look at this whole thing, and I've been observing this, and it's almost scary because I studied I'm not going. Well, I'll say this. You look, they kept Trump off the social media. They kept conservatives off. I got banned from posting on group pages for a whole week, and I cannot start a group indefinitely. And I'm like, and I found out what I just caught someone must have turned me in just to be mean. But then that same night, my mom had the other friend that got bumped off. And then this one guy commented on my post. He said he had a bunch of people saying they couldn't post on any groups to 3 days after inauguration.
All right, 30 seconds,
I
Jason.
mean, they're censoring people, so they're doing it to everyone that's pro Trump. So
Right. Well,
are you
good
there?
good thoughts, Jason. Okay, I got to run along. It's top of the hour. I got to run to the break.
Okay, just take care.
All right, my friend. We'll
Bye.
talk soon, buddy.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we're going to take a break. Some kind of radio show coming at you here live on backalleyradio.com. Stay tuned. Playing Jeopardy at 9:30. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be fun.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister? Oh, I missed you so much.
They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, coffee.
Kiss here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What? What are you guys talking about? We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
You're crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh, Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
It's mine.
Give it. Unbelievable.
Holy shit!
Emily, I love that we have so much in common because we grew up together. And I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folgers Colombian Dark Roast. Emily, will you make me the happiest brother?
Dad! Get off of him! I love him! No! No! Stop it! Stop it! No! No! I just want my brother!
Is Folgers in your cup?
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Jambon.
Hi.
French for ham from Rochester. Had a pygmy goat in college.
did.
Why?
For the cuteness factor, yeah.
Well, there are a lot of other things that are cute. How about a little cat?
I had a little cat, and one time my
But the
little
goat ate
goat ate a chunk of her fur. She didn't enjoy that.
No.
Billy also enjoyed eating a lot of things, like a 3-wick candle, an entire bag of Hershey Kisses, and unfortunately, he met his demise by eating a bag of Quick-Crete.
Wait a minute. Was it a 60-pound or an 80-pound bag? Because
Alex, you're being insensitive.
you're right. AJ, I don't want to talk to you. Who's in charge here? You have command of the board.
Is the category for final. Players, here is the clue for you. A Christian hymn and a Jewish holiday hymn are both titled this. Also the name of a 2009 Tony-nominated musical.
and you have 30 seconds. Good luck. Now over to Choyon. What is... Kinky boots. Yes, indeed.
Word origins 1000.
Take a whirl on the dance floor under these lights, whose name comes from the Greek for the act of whirling. And you see them in a lot of bars and nightclubs. Strobe lights.
Favorite type of music is something I've never heard of, but it doesn't sound like fun.
I think it's very fun. It's called nerdcore hip hop. It's
Nerdcore
hip hop. Yes. It's people who identify as nerdy, rapping about the things they love: video games, science fiction, having a hard time meeting romantic partners. You know, it's really catchy and fun.
Losers, in other words.
Well,
you were on this like a shot. You started writing immediately. Let's see if you came up with the correct response. You wrote down, "What is a British invasion?" And you are right. What'll that do to your score? 1398 added, almost doubling. Too bad you didn't have more money.
More Rubicund. Daria?
What is rotunda?
No.
And bad news for Brad and Stephanie. This was not one of our greatest days. Both of you figuring in the red. And at the end of Double Jeopardy, that means you're not around to play in Final Jeopardy, so it's you all by yourself, Chris. I think you're going to win the game. It all depends how you handle this Final Jeopardy category. The U.S. government.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show. I was informed backstage a few minutes ago that our three contestants, Ken, Brad, and Jerome, wanted to relieve some of the tension, and they said we must do the program without trousers. Now, can we get a camera behind to make sure that they have done the same as I?
All right, here we go.
It's a wrap for 800.
Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head, rapped this pioneering Grandmaster.
Who's
Eric.
Grandmaster Flash?
Correct.
It's a wrap 400.
I made the change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach, rapped this notorious guy. Mary.
Who is Notorious B.I.G.?
Yes.
It's a wrap 1200.
Another plane, another train, another bottle in the brain. The Beastie Boys rapped in No Sleep Till Here. Eric.
What is Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, correct. You have 3 clues left up there, Mary.
It's a wrap 1600.
In Nothin' But a G-Thang, this doctor rapped, never let me slip, because if I slip, then I'm slipping. Mary.
Who's Dr. Dre?
Yes.
It's a wrap 2000.
Public Enemy. You go ooh and ah when I jump in my car. People treat me like this Hall of Fame LA Lakers center. Mary.
Who's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yes, and I don't know why that's...
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Welcome back to the Jeopardy lamest of all time show.
What the hell was that? It was just painful to listen to. Like, why is Alex Trebek? I'll take Alex Trebek whiteness for 200, Alex.
Yeah.
No shit. All right, we're back. Some Kind of Radio Show. We're about 23 minutes away from playing
Jeopardy.
And the way this is timed out, we might go just a few minutes past 10, just the way it's going. Just a couple minutes.
No.
But that's okay.
He doesn't know how to do the baby gate.
Okay,
he doesn't know how to do the baby gate.
Lift up.
Climb over.
No, just lift up. Lift up where it says where the doorway is. No, you're not. Yeah, you're almost there. Jesus Christ. No, you're at the doorway. There you go. No, lift up the other end.
Climb the fuck over.
There you go. It took him 10 minutes to figure out.
Deadpool.
That's why I was telling him to climb over.
I'm not real fucking smart. My name is Ben, and I'm going to play Jeopardy.
Well, we know who's not going to win.
And Ben's supposed to be our, because he's in the seat, he's like technically returning champion. Not that we really have a returning champion. champion
I'd
of
have
the
to
champion
kinda-
of the toilet bowl, maybe. But I mean, that's all.
Ooh.
But
Well,
anyway,
that's secretive.
no, it ain't.
Over there?
What's secretive?
That gate.
It's not secretive. It's just you got to be smarter than the fucking gate.
We now know how to keep Ben locked in his house during lockdown.
Yeah.
Just surround the fucking house with baby gates.
All right.
He'll never get out.
That stressed me out a little bit, actually.
Well, I mean, those of you can't see, we did
God.
part of our studio remodel is normally the way the studio was before, that was just a wide open space. Now we have a baby gate across to keep my dogs out of here, and we put a blackout curtain across to kind of keep the room
warm,
dark,
and dark.
keep it dark, and it separates the room. I was gonna build a wall, but I'm like, fuck it.
You
know?
were so into that.
I was, but
you were so into that.
Well, here's the thing: the cost of doing it, just didn't make sense for me
No.
right now.
Mm-mm.
Maybe down the road, I may still do a wall, but right now, it just doesn't make sense to do it.
Here's the thing: you
and
were
the curtain
thinking
does fine.
You were thinking of doing that during the holidays,
Yeah.
when it's really easy to get lazy about doing shit like that.
Yeah, it was.
It's like, oh, I want to do
But-
this project. I want to do
but
this project.
but
Oh,
here's-
it's December. Fuck, I'm going
But
to sleep.
but the curtain serves another purpose. It acts as a sound deadener.
It does, yes.
And
I thought you said. I thought you were about to say it absorbs the cum stains better.
No.
It
It
can do
does.
that too.
But you would see them on the wall because that is black curtain. So you'd see like little white speckles all over them if you saw that. So I mean,
That
if you
was-
see any white shit on it, you know what happened.
Good design.
Yeah.
I mean, one weekend
We could
all
Jackson
take-
Pollock this place.
Yeah.
we all
But you know,
take
here's the
turns.
thing.
Not all at the same time.
Here's the thing. The baby gate cost me $80. The curtain the two curtains cost me $20, and the curtain rod is like another $15. So like
that's
I did it for like $120. You know. Exactly, and plus, then the paint cost me like $50, and then did the painting. I did the walls in 2 days because I did like half the wall the one day. Because I hate fucking painting. By the way.
Got that done the weekend we were done.
Yeah.
like, doing the,
I started ripping things off the walls
After-
immediately following the show.
As soon as we left,
As soon as you guys left, I had everything off the walls. I had everything moved to the center of the room, and I started painting that night. I mean, I was like, and we went from like immediate terror. That just reminded me of the last show we did over at SKO. We did the last show. We were torn out and gone that night.
And I didn't.
Gone. I mean,
Part of that, but I heard
we were completely out of there. I mean, the truck died.
Yeah.
And then we got it. Then it suddenly started working again. We don't understand why. Yeah, but no, we tore down. I mean, the show ended. We tore down 3 hours later. Upon ending the show,
You guys didn't do a whole show that night.
I wasn't there. I did not sit through the last show. I wasn't even
the
there.
last show,
It
we
was-
had originally thought we were going to do like a 6-hour, marathon.
Yeah.
And then
I wasn't available.
You weren't there.
Yeah.
Because you were still moving between apartment and house.
Yes.
You were still moving things around.
Yeah, I was actually driving back with the moving truck from Lori's house to here.
So Mike and I started doing the show, and Dylan comes in
Yeah.
during a break.
Yeah.
And Dylan is just shady. He's just absolutely pissed off. He hates the fucking world.
Yeah. Oh, he was so upset we shut down.
He was really upset. And I was bottling in my umbrage to that because I'm like, you're here 5 minutes a month.
Yeah.
I sleep in the
You eat, sleep, and you literally slept there.
I slept in the hidden room.
Yeah.
Like every weekend because I was doing scores.
Yeah.
Then I was doing
John O'Donnell.
John
Yeah.
O'Donnell.
You were living there on
and
the
I was
weekends.
doing our Saturday night show. Okay, which ended up being half cocked after a while. So I'm like, okay, I don't take away from the fact that everybody who was there during the shutdown, because a lot of people jump ship and fuck them.
Yeah.
But I don't take away
immediately. Yeah.
I don't take umbrage to the idea that he was upset.
Right.
But to the fact that he comes in and is like, I'm closing my company. I'm like, let's talk about that a second here. But to his credit though, he did. He. That was a really hard night for me.
It was a hard night for all of us.
Okay.
It was a hard night for everybody.
And
that's why I think part of it too. It was easy for me not to be there because I think I would have lost it being on here.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did.
I did.
I listened.
because and I'm not going to say PTSD is a good thing, but ever since the accident, I don't cry as much at things anymore.
Right.
I watch movies that used to make me cry, and I'm like, nothing.
I got nothing.
Absolutely nothing. So it's like not even a thing for me anymore. But that night, after we talked for a couple minutes, we played some music, we talked some more. Then we went on like a 35, 40-minute music tirade. Just play some music.
Yeah.
And that's when Dylan, Mike, and I said, we're just going to cut this thing off at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We just
Nobody was into it.
Nobody wants to be here. We've all got stuff. We're helping you.
Yeah.
We need to start tearing down. We were supposed to be out of there by midnight.
Yeah.
And
we got out of there about 2 a.m. by the time we got out of there.
We just said, the hell with it.
Because they were ready to start moving, but somebody in the next. They were ready to move people in the next day.
Right.
I mean, they were like, "Let's get you out of here."
Right.
And they were cool about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. They were cool about it. They're like, "Hey, I got a tenants ready to move in. Can you guys be out?" I'm like, "We're pushing it, but okay, sure." We got out. I mean, we got out.
What's best is once we actually told them that we were leaving.
Yeah.
That's when they finally managed to put our name on the sign in front
Yeah,
of the building.
after 2 years.
And it's still there.
It's still
there.
And it's still there.
It's still there.
I drive up and down past it all the time.
I'm like,
it's still there.
I want to stop it and get my picture taken next to it and go.
You should.
just
really
look at my face like, what
really?
the fuck?
You should. I think we put it right on the website. Put it on the Back Alley website.
Like, what the fuck?
What the? This
that last one was like, you called in, we put your shit on the air, you talked about it. Then Dylan talked, and they saved me for last because they knew I was gonna, really gonna tear it up.
Yeah.
But to his credit, afterward, as I'm sitting here talking, Mike and Dylan come up behind me and they're like, "Just get through this, and then we'll get you." At that point, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't doing anything. Yeah. Like,
were they humping your leg at any point?
I think Dylan stuck either his pinky or his dick in my ear. I couldn't tell which one it was.
I couldn't tell, but they're about the same size.
They are about the same size.
That's what I heard.
Which tells me all I need to know about Marty.
Okay.
But shots
By the way,
fired.
Dylan's listening tonight. Hi, Dylan.
Yes, and I'm
we
not
missed you, buddy.
Call me sometime.
I promise you, I'm not telling him what part of Akron I'm driving through to get home because he will pull me over.
He drives car 5, by the way.
Yeah, he's
he messaged me.
Oh, car 5.
It's an SUV.
I'm going to make sure he's going to make sure I get a full body cavity search.
Yeah.
I know you got those drugs in there somewhere, but
I'll find them.
I just have insulin.
They're in your beard. Oh, we found them.
yeah. This is where you keep your weed in there. But they made it really easy for me to get through that because it was very difficult to. And again, it was moments like that that made this possible because it was like we were giving up so much of our souls that we had put into.
Oh, we put our heart and
radio
soul in the
station.
thing. Yeah, we did, and I mean, going on a personal note, you had 2 stints with us. We had you and I had a fallout, but we reconciled that really quickly. And I'm glad we did. Obviously,
Absolutely.
we reconciled that, and I said, "Hey, need you back here, man." And you're like, you were jumping.
No, I got a really, really good buzz off this beer.
Okay,
it's good shit.
I
to cry. I'm
no,
like,
he was getting teared up because he's sick. And when Aaron and I first got back together, we started talking business. Aaron and I had, and this is no joke. As friends, we gave each other probably one of the biggest bear hugs. When we saw each other and just we mutual respect. And we
it was at the funeral.
It was at Debbie's funeral, and we had mutual respect.
I apologize to everybody I could. I lost it at Debbie's funeral.
I know.
And what kills me is that we didn't get along at all.
No, you and her clashed you guys butted heads hard from day one.
We had such different vision for what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
That we were never. We personally.
Yeah.
We were great. She looked out for me.
Yeah.
I looked out for her.
Business-wise, you guys...
Business-wise, no. The way she wanted to do things and the way I thought that things should have been done were completely different.
Me and her had the same thing. I mean, it was kind of... I had a vision. She'd tell you. I mean, there'd be times you guys... God, me and her would fight like a cat and a dog.
Yeah.
But
over business.
Mike sent me the message.
Yeah.
And he said... and he told me what happened. I'm like, dude, that's not even funny.
Yeah.
And then he called me.
Yeah.
And he said... I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
I was done for like the next 3 days.
Yeah.
And at the funeral, I couldn't compose myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, this wasn't, and that's what brought us back together. Is that just being back together.
Yeah, and we had that mutual. And you and I sat in we had lunch together.
We had lunch together.
You and I sat and had lunch together. I was like, and we started talking. We started talking shop right there. Forget everything happened. We're like, if you were back the next day, I mean, you were like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, I want you to be the program director. And you're like,
all right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. And I said,
not that didn't piss somebody else off.
No, but all I said is, and what I tell you, you do it the way you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Mike's going to GM. You're going to be program director. This is the way we're doing it. And we did it. And the only what killed us. And
Stupid licensing.
Fucking stream licensing. Who is back open, by the way? We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Those son of a bitches are back open. We found that out at your birthday party.
Yep.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I wouldn't give them motherfuckers a dime.
We were talking about it, and someone looked it up. You looked it up on your phone.
Yeah.
And said, what? And we're sitting here talking about it. Everybody else on the other end going, what are they doing? And Michelle's like, they're just talking. The radio, let them go.
Yeah.
And we're all sitting here like, those sons of bitches.
Yeah. They reopened.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, the beauty part is, the funny thing is, we was like, let's start Back Alley Radio up. And we joked about it. We'll do this as a business because we can't. Well, the minute we decided to start Back Alley Radio up, Live 365 allows us to sell ads now.
Sell ads.
Yeah. I'm like, well, fuck.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot. But, I mean, here's the thing. And here's the way we're looking at it. If anyone wants to buy an ad, we'll sell it to you. But it's not going to go to the business. It's going to go to us as a group. We're just going to have fun with it and we're going to do some trade-offs, basically. We'll do trade-offs. And
you get on your knees and we'll sell ads.
That money is going directly to the liquor store.
Exactly.
And that liquor is going directly into the fridge.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the way we're going to do it.
A good bourbon, yes.
Welcome to the bar.
Welcome to the bar.
And I've got people, the bourbon I got a couple people interested in trying it at the bowling center.
Really?
And I showed them the bottle. I showed them picking. They're like, "Ooh, I got to get some of that shit." I was like, "Oh," and I'm not a bourbon guy. You got me drinking that, and I'm like, "This is good shit."
Now which bourbon is this?
Freedom whiskey.
Oh yes. Okay, I've had some. Yeah, that is good. It's good.
It is good. We when we were watching the Browns game, Earl, Mike, and I were drinking it with ginger ale.
Okay.
It's very, very smooth.
Oh, it is very smooth. My
well,
favorite is
by
Blanton's
itself.
myself.
By itself, it's very smooth. And the problem with that is you go enjoy a nice smooth bourbon. If you're one of those that it's just like, well, I'm thirsty a lot, so let me just drink this. By halftime, you're like, I love you, Tony. I want to fuck that tooth hole so bad. That's what the bourbon will do to you if you're not careful with how much you've had.
So hold on.
That's right.
What diet drink would go good with that?
Diet ginger ale.
Diet ginger ale.
Canada Dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sprite?
hey, speaking of food,
I haven't tried it with
right
Sprite
you
yet.
guys.
I might try that.
Okay.
What? Go ahead again, Father.
I said, speaking of food and drink, I got something for you guys we should have mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
When Troy was on the phone. If for all the folks out there, if you remember from one of the episodes, you remember the apron that Dustin had on that had Screech Amia on it?
Yeah.
From the show? It's actually going to be hung in Froman's Deli in Santa Monica.
Yeah, I saw an article on that.
Yeah, they're gonna hang it in. I think it's this weekend they're putting it in there.
Yeah, it's going to be framed.
Yeah, so it's going to be a permanent memento to Dustin there in the deli. So those of you in the California area, go see Froman's Deli. You can see the apron that he had on.
Santa Monica.
I was going to say, yeah, California's a pretty big area, and not many people actually want to go to California for a variety of reasons. But
Yeah.
Santa Monica, then?
Yeah, Santa
Okay.
Monica.
Yeah, Santa Monica.
Because I was always trying to remember, and then Santa Monica Pier is a very big landmark people go see.
Yeah.
And that's how I always remember where Troy's deli is. Because when you're talking that, I mean, I'm a Scotch drinker.
Right. Oh, I'm a Scotch drinker too.
And when I the 2 times in December I went, knowing that I could stay overnight, is I walk in. First thing I did is I walked up to the bar and I'm like, okay, give me a double Chivas on the rocks.
Okay, Chivas is good.
Because if I can drink a brand, I'll drink Chivas.
Mine is Glenlivet.
I've tried that. I don't like it for some reason.
How old?
18.
Okay.
And the Chivas, I think that they had at the bar was 18.
Okay. Glenlivet is a lot sharper.
Okay.
You have to. It is an acquired taste, and I've acquired it.
Yeah.
Glenlivet is what turned me into an alcoholic.
Okay.
And now I'm just a drunk.
See, Dewar's.
Because I don't go to the meetings.
See, when I was on a budget, and Dewar's was my thing because it was
Right.
cheap.
Mhm.
I could get a liter of it for $30, and I could sit there and just pour it over ice and so walking to the casino, and I'm like, okay, give me a double Chivas on the rocks. And a homegirl hooked me up, and it was more like a triple, not a double.
Mhm.
And after like 4 of those for the night, and I ate good before we went to the casino.
Right.
Because my brother's like, okay, well, I know you got food credit, but save your food credit until end of the night, because we'll want to eat before we go back up. So we went to Ponderosa. We found one that was still open, and we served ourselves. They leave gloves out for you to handle the utensils, which a lot of these places should be doing instead of wasting people to serve you. And it was as good as I remember. As good as I remember.
Mhm.
So, we went 8, we got full. We had another hour drive to the casino, got down there, walked up to the bar, and I think I had like 4 of them that first night, and it hit me well.
Okay.
So, if I can find some Chivas, absolutely. That's my preferred. I've never been a bourbon guy. I've never liked Jim Beam, never been big on a Maker's Mark, anything like that.
I did not like Maker's Mark at all. I don't know what it was. I just tried it.
I know people that swear by it, and that's all they drink.
Right.
My buddy Kurtz, is, diehard. He's like, is a Maker's Mark guy, and I'm like.
On that note,
Yeah,
let's go get smashed before we do Jeopardy, because we want to do this drunk.
Yeah, we're gonna go take a break, and John, your cue when we come back, so stand by.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take our break here, and when we come back, we'll be playing Scores Jeopardy, and this is gonna be a lot of fun, guys. So stay tuned. We'll be right back here on Some Kind of Radio Show.
RBF is a serious epidemic sweeping our nation. RBF, better known as resting bitch face, has plagued women for centuries. We all know them. Some of us have even been them. Stop the madness. Get the help you need. Call the Ditch the Bitch hotline now. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO. Trust me, I suffered from RBF. And look at me now. I'm cured. Stop insulting strangers, missing out on free drinks at the bar, and getting passed over for promotions. Call our Ditch the Bitch hotline. Get the help you desperately need. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO or 1-800-732-6630. Ditch the Bitch today.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey, parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay. Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Nap Time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime Solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar,
I feel pregnant.
then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying,
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, nap time. Thanks, nap time.
Nap Time, when they just won't shut up.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Hi, everyone. I have some news to share with all of you, and it's in keeping with my longtime policy of being open and transparent with our Jeopardy fan base. I also wanted to prevent you from reading or hearing some overblown or inaccurate reports regarding my health. So therefore, I wanted to be the one to pass along this information. Now, just like 50,000 other people in the United States each year, this week, I was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, normally, the prognosis for this is not very encouraging, but I'm going to fight this, and I'm going to keep working, and with the love and support of my family and friends, and with the help of your prayers also, I plan to beat the low survival rate statistics for this disease. Truth told, I have to, because under the terms of my contract, I have to host Jeopardy for 3 more years. So help me. Keep the faith, and we'll win. We'll get it done. Thank you. Hi, everyone. If you've got a minute, I'd like to bring you up to date on my health situation. The 1-year survival rate for stage 4 pancreatic cancer patients is 18%. I'm very happy to report I have just reached that marker. Now, I'd be lying if I said the journey had been an easy one. There were some good days, but a lot of not so good days. I joked with friends that the cancer won't kill me, the chemo treatments will. There were moments of great pain, days when certain bodily functions no longer functioned, and sudden massive attacks of great depression that made me wonder if it really was worth fighting on. But I brushed that aside quickly because that would have been a massive betrayal, a betrayal of my wife and soulmate Jean, who has given her all to help me survive. It would have been a betrayal of other cancer patients who have looked to me as an inspiration and a cheerleader of sorts of the value of living and hope. And it would certainly have been a betrayal of my faith in God and the millions of prayers that have been said on my behalf. You know, my oncologist tried to cheer me up the other day. He said, Alex, even though the 2-year survival rate is only 7%, he was certain that 1 year from now, the two of us would be sitting in his office celebrating my 2nd anniversary of survival. And you know something? If we, because so many of us are involved in this same situation, if we take it just 1 day at a time with a positive attitude, anything is possible. I'll keep you posted.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well during these difficult times. As many of you know, whenever there's a break in our Jeopardy tape schedule, I often take that opportunity to grow some facial hair. Clearly, I've been doing that while waiting for us to safely return to the studio, which I hope will be very, very soon. Now, in the meantime, I'm here at home recording show openings for some very special Jeopardy episodes that will be coming up in July. For the first time ever, we are going to open the Jeopardy vaults and take another look at some of our favorite episodes, including the very first Jeopardy show I ever hosted, mustache and all. I'd also like to take this opportunity to give you a quick health update. I'm doing well. I've been continuing my treatment, and it is paying off, though it does fatigue me a great deal. My numbers are good. I'm feeling great. In fact, during the break from the studio, I even wrote a book that will be coming out July 21st. Once again, I can't wait to return to the studio and start recording shows for the new season in September. Meanwhile, my wish for all of you, stay safe. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You'll recall that about a month ago, I asked all of you to take a moment to give thanks for all of the blessings that you enjoy in your lives. Now, today, a different kind of message. This is the season of giving. I know you want to be generous with your family, your friends, your loved ones. But today, I'd like you to go one step further. I'd like you to open up your hands and open up your heart to those who are still suffering because of COVID-19. People who are suffering through no fault of their own. We're trying to build a gentler, kinder society. And if we all pitch in just a little bit, we're going to get there.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
This is Scores Jeopardy! Now, let's meet our contestants for today. First, a delivery truck driver and pornographic artist from Akron, Ohio, Tony, the comedy killer Hayden. Second, computer engineer and the moistest voice in the East, from Medina, Ohio, Aaron Kabak. And third, a chef and orange chicken expert from Kent, Ohio. Meet Ben, secret Asian, Langstaff. And now, here's the host of our show, Earl McCune.
Thank you, Johnny Sensel. This is Scores Jeopardy. All right, gentlemen, welcome to our game. We're going to play for just basically bragging rights here, of course. And, of course, I'm going to remind you guys, we're going to play our round here. Form your answers in the form of a question, of course. Oh. And let's just go ahead and get right into the game, shall we? Let's do this here. And, of course, we got to do this the right way. Of course, the thing didn't come up, so that's okay. No big deal. Okay, there's our board, and let's go into our categories. Here's our first categories are city songs. Would you like a beverage? Astronomy. Breakfast cereals. TVG in quotation marks. You guys know what that means. G means something answered with G. And nicknames from Tony Stark. We'll go to Ben since he's in the first chair. Ben, you get the first category.
We'll go, cereals for, what are we doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
500.
Cereals for 500. Okay. In the name of General Mills cereal introduced in 1984. This can't answer.
Wait till he's
gotta wait.
Gotta wait.
Other breakfast food precedes Crunch.
What is Captain?
Captain is Captain Crunch. That is correct.
Other breakfast food precedes Crunch.
Yeah.
But Brett, no, that can't be the right answer.
He said it's right answer.
No, that is not the right answer.
What is Cinnamon Toast?
Cinnamon Toast is correct. Sorry about that. I read it wrong. My bad. I am not. Obviously, I am
That's
not.
okay, the answer was already up on the board.
I got the button wrong. So, okay, so we're going to go. Tony's going to get correct on that. For some reason, I only gave him 100 points. I don't know why I gave him that.
Might have to take it.
Oop, we're going to have to do this.
You might have to. Yep, you're going to have to do that.
There we go, 500. Okay.
Then Aaron gets minus 500, right?
Aaron gets minus 500.
That buzz. I'll tell you what.
Okay. Well, I'm not very good at this, obviously. I am definitely no Alex Trebek.
Hey.
Okay, we're going to continue on. Next category. Go ahead, Tony.
Breakfast cereal for 4.
Breakfast cereal for 4. This Kellogg cereal encourages... Can't answer?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
This Kellogg cereal encourages you to show your stripes.
What is Frosted Flakes?
Frosted Flakes is correct.
Yep.
Oh, did you perform an answer for a question?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Yes,
You
you did.
did.
Okay, you have the board there, Aaron.
City songs for 100.
City songs for 100. Okay. Ooh wah, cool kitty. The Manhattan Transfer told us about the boy from here. Tony.
What is New York City?
New York City is correct. I keep trying to look at the wrong thing. I keep looking at the TV screen as opposed to the game board screen. I got to ignore the TV screen. So sorry about that. We're going to continue on. All right, Tony, you have control of the board.
Let's see here. Breakfast cereal for 300.
Breakfast cereals for 300. You don't have to make your own snack mix with this cereal. Excuse me. You don't have to make your own snack. Yeah, I've read that. You don't have to make your own snack mix with this cereal, but you can buy bags of its Bold Party Blend or Muddy Buddies.
What is Chex?
Chex is the correct answer. Okay, Aaron, you are in the plus side now. You have control of the board.
City songs 200.
City songs for 200. Fats Domino was walking to this city. Johnny Horton sang about the Battle of It. Secret Agent Ben.
What is Chicago?
No.
No. Okay. I tried.
Aaron. Tony.
What is Memphis?
No. Nothing? The answer is, let's see, New York.
Damn.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yes. I apologize. New Orleans.
We're all wrong.
We're all wrong. Well, I was looking at the wrong string. Okay.
Come on, Earl.
I'm not very good at this. Give me a break. There's a reason I am not the host of Jeopardy.
He makes
this is actually this is actually harder than it looks.
He makes it look so easy.
Okay. You had the last correct
Aaron.
one?
No.
Aaron, go ahead.
City songs 3.
City songs 3. It's the Los Angeles community mentioned in the title song performed by Will Smith.
What is Bel Air?
What is Bel Air? And let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. Aaron, you now have the lead and control of the board.
City songs 4.
City songs for 4. Sheryl Crow title that precedes Light So Bright, Palm Sweat, Blackjack on a Saturday Night.
Oh, shit. I should know that. Damn it.
The answer is Leaving Las Vegas.
Not a big Sheryl Crow fan.
Neither am I.
Okay.
Let's round it out.
Round it out. Okay, we're going to end city songs here. According to the song title, Dave Loggins and Reba McEntire both urge, please come to this city. Who was that?
Me.
That was a Ben. Okay, Ben.
What is Las Vegas?
No.
No. Okay.
Tony or Ben?
Dave Loggins.
The answer is Boston.
Oh.
Boston. Reba took a left turn to Albuquerque and wound up in Boston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on.
TVG for 100.
TVG for 100. After graduating from high school on this series, Rachel and Kurt headed to New York. The answer is Glee. What is Glee?
I was going to say if the answer was Degrassi, I'm
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
TVG 200.
TVG 200, okay. Just going to continue on past that, okay. TVG 200. James Arness played a marshal in this long-running Western.
What is Gunsmoke?
That is correct.
Still pushing my button, apparently. Don't mind me.
All right, go ahead, Aaron. You have control of the board.
TVG for 3.
TVG for 3. Mr. Sandman was an episode of this series inspired by fairy tales. The answer is, what is Grimm?
See, I was going to say Brothers Grimm. That's what stopped me. It was Brothers.
Okay. All right. Well, we got time for another.
TBG4.
We got time for another category. Okay. Ben McKenzie played rookie detective James Gordon on this Fox series. It was a Tony?
Yep. What is Gotham?
That is correct, Tony. And you have control of the board.
Ben Gordon, mother.
Let's go to cereal for 2.
Cereals for 2. Now, this one's actually you're going to know. The mascot of this cereal lives on the SS Guppy. Tony.
What is Captain Crunch?
That is correct. And Tony has the lead with 1,000. And we're going to go ahead and take our first break here. And we'll be right back on Jeopardy here on Back Alley Radio.
No. God damn it, not today. Honey, did my pillow guy broke into the house again?
You guys got to hear this.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sleeping well. Maybe because someone's been smoking crack in a weird void in my house again. Also, are you the one taking my prescription pills?
That's right.
God damn it, Mike, I need those.
And I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives.
Mike, please, I'll buy a pillow, whatever. Just please get out of my bathroom, okay? I have to go to work. Honey, will you give me the credit card so I can buy another fucking crack pillow from Mike?
Oh, you have a down pillow.
Wait, how'd you get out of the walls? I told you, honey. I bet it was him that took the toaster.
Here's the problem with down pillows. You lay there, you feel comfortable, and guess what? It goes down. So this pillow's no good, and I see you sleeping on memory foam.
Yeah, so?
I'll show you what's wrong with that idea.
Okay, fine, whatever. Just hurry up.
Sleep's all about too high or too low, and I'm going to show you where your comfort level would be.
What the fuck, Mike? We're way past comfort levels, Mike.
Right, that's better, but I'm not going to sit and hold this all day.
Yeah, Mike, that's because it's upside down, pal. You see? You see the small little side there? You know what else helps me sleep? Not having a grown man in my bathroom.
So every morning you're getting up like, it's not good.
What the hell, Mike? God damn it, what the hell, Mike? What are you doing? Please leave, Mike. You know what's not good, Mike? Selling pillows for $120 is like a buy one, get one free, and then the same pillow is $60 on your website. You're just selling 2 pillows. Where do you get off selling it for $120? This thing isn't even good. It's just chopped up memory foam anyway. See, look. What the fuck, Mike?
Just like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping.
Let's be honest, okay? You had trouble sleeping because you were smoking crack. A lot of it. So much of it that your drug dealers had an intervention for you. Please leave.
Mike's been smoking crack in my walls for several years now. But my neck feels great. Yes, it might be from all the secondhand crack smoke. And sure, he takes a 20 from my wallet every now and then, but I don't mind. He can smoke crack in my mirror anytime. Also, I may be high on crack right now.
You're sleeping better.
I sure am.
And you're looking good.
Thank you, Mike, for showing me the error of my sleeping ways. I've been baptized in the name of good sleep with this amazing pillow. It's like the good Lord Jesus himself is holding my head all night long. What the hell's going on? Mike, why am I dressed like you? Wait, Mike, what's going on, Mike? Mike!
All right, we're back on Scores Jeopardy. And let's meet our contestants for just a minute. Tony, the comedy killer, driver and pornography aficionado, apparently. Tony, tell us about the pornography thing.
Oh, I did a film once, and well, that'll be a one and only.
One and only, okay.
Yeah, I had enough of that.
Oh, enough of that.
Doesn't pay the bills.
Doesn't pay the bills.
We're not good at it.
Oh, exactly why it's a one and only.
Aaron Kabak, the moist voice. Tell us about your moist voice.
I'm a retired sex phone operator.
We knew things about you. I heard about that. Yeah, I've heard a few things. It's just, I heard it was rumors, but apparently it's all true, huh?
Well, I went by a different name.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
Holden McCulloch.
All right, and Ben Langstaff, returning champion, who won a Cheeto so far.
I want a Cheeto. Yeah, and I like egg rolls in my mouth.
And you like egg rolls, and you're an orange chicken expert. Tell us about that. What makes you an orange chicken expert? Because you look Asian?
Yeah,
but you're not really Asian.
No.
But you look Asian.
But I work in an Asian shop, and I make Asian food. So
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to the game. All right. That would be Tony, who has control of the board, I believe.
Alrighty, let's finish up breakfast cereal.
Breakfast cereals for 100. Okay. This cereal's flavor includes Honey Nut, Frosted, and Multigrain. Aaron.
What are Cheerios?
What is Cheerios is the correct answer. How about that? Okay. Let's recap our scores real quick as we go into the game here. Ben with minus 700, Aaron at 800, and Tony's leading with $1,000, even though it's like bragging rights on this game anyway. All right, Aaron, you have control of the board.
What are the other categories?
Would you like a beverage, astronomy, and nicknames from Tony Stark?
Nicknames from Tony Stark for 100.
And you also have a TVG available, too, for 500. Okay, so just FYI. Tony Stark.
I suck at that category, apparently.
Okay. Tony's name for this web-slinging hero in underoos. That would be Aaron.
Who is Spider-Man?
That is correct. All right.
Tony Stark, 200.
Tony Stark for 200. Hawkeye gets this moniker of Lord of the Rings Archer.
Who is Legolas?
That is correct.
I'm a fucking nerd.
And you just took the lead with 1,100 points. All right, go on.
Tony Stark, 300, please.
Tony Hark for 300.
Yeah.
Tony Hark. Tony's nickname for this group of Avengers, Light, Blue Meanie, Nebula, Build-A-Bear, Rocket, and Mr. Clean, Drax. Tony.
What are the Guardians of the Galaxy?
That is correct. Okay, Tony, you're control of the board.
Let's finish out TVG.
You want to finish out TVG for 5. Okay. Thank you for being a friend with the name of this song, this sitcom starring B. Arthur. Tony.
What are the Golden Girls?
That is correct. Tony has the lead with 1,800 and control of the board.
He's better at pushing buttons than I am.
Yeah, I push a lot of people's buttons. Let's see here. What's first cat? Or let's see here.
Yeah, would you like a beverage, astronomy, or nicknames of Tony Stark?
Would you like a beverage for 100?
All right. And the clue is, at lunch counters in the U.S., this beverage is sometimes called moo moo or moo juice.
What is milk?
Milk is correct. All right. And you have control of the board there, Aaron.
Let's take beverages for 2.
Beverages for 2. Combine root beer and ice cream, and you've created this beverage.
Root beer.
Threw me off.
What is
Stop ringing in early.
You ring in early, but you got the first ring in. Go ahead.
What is the root beer float?
That is correct.
Oh, wow.
All right, you're negative 500. You're getting back in the game.
Yeah.
And you also have control of the board.
Drinks for, what, 300?
300? Drinks for like 300. It's the official sports beverage of the NFL and NBA. That would be Ben.
What is Gatorade?
Gatorade is the correct answer. And Ben, you have control of the board still.
Drinks for 400.
All right. And the answer is one of the world's most popular beverages in the drink, made by boiling certain shredded leaves in water. That would be Aaron.
What is tea?
Tea. And tea is the correct answer. Okay, and you have control of the board, Aaron.
Let's round out beverages.
Let's round out beverages for 500. Okay, here we go. When topped with foam, the espresso type of this beverage becomes a cappuccino. And that would be Secret Asian Ben.
What is coffee?
Coffee is the correct answer, and you're back on the plus side and have control of the board.
Okay.
Pretty sly for someone that couldn't open a friggin' baby gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. What's the last column? That's
Astronomy.
Astronomy for
we still have 2 from Tony Stark and astronomy.
Astronomy for 100.
Astronomy for 100. A galactic cluster known as the Pleiades in this constellation known as the Bull? That would be Aaron.
What is Taurus?
Taurus is correct. Okay.
Tony Stank for 400.
Tony Steak.
Yeah.
Did he fart? Tony refers to amnesiac assassin, the Winter Soldier, by the title of this 1962 Frank Sinatra thriller. Anyone?
What is Manchurian Candidate?
Yes, that is correct.
I give you a round of applause.
Okay.
That means so much to me right now.
Okay.
It really does.
All right. And
The Bearded Wonder for 5.
the Bearded Wonder for 5. Okay. And the answer is Tony calls Loki by the title of this 2009 Broadway musical about 1980s hair bands. Anyone? What is the Rock of Ages? Rock of
Really?
Ages. Yeah.
Okay.
Must have slept through that version.
We slept through that one. Okay.
Astronomy for 2, I think. Yeah.
Astronomy for 200. Okay. In 1610, Galileo became the first to find other moons when he saw moons orbiting this giant planet.
What is
Aaron.
Jupiter?
Jupiter is correct. Okay. Go ahead, Aaron.
300.
300. In 1705, this English astronomer predicted the 1758 return of a comet now named for him. That would be Tony, I believe?
No, Aaron.
Or Aaron, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Who is Haley?
Haley is correct. Okay. We have 2 clues left.
4.
And we're going to go for 4. And obviously, I'm not very good at this. So, in 1905, Percival Lowell began a search for this dwarf planet, which was discovered in 1930, 14 years after his death. Tony.
What is Pluto?
Pluto is the correct answer. We have a close game here between Aaron and Tony here. Ben's still on the plus side for 300.
Last clue.
So, around 2700 BC, Thurbin was the North Star. Today, this is the North Star. That would
What
be
is Polaris?
Polaris is the correct answer. And that rounds out our game board. Okay, guys, we're going to get ready for final here. And I want you guys to really think about this one for a minute because today's final category is
Radio personalities.
radio personalities. I'm going to give you paper, write down your wagers, and turn them to me, and we'll take a quick break. And
brick break?
Quick break. We're going to take a quick break. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to take a break. Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah, of course, definitely break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, break. All right, we'll be right back, everybody, here on Scores Jeopardy!
Hello, and welcome to McDonald's. You've probably heard we're revamping our image.
But you may not know about all the wonderful new changes in store for our customers.
You've seen our hot new hipster Hamburglar.
But have you seen the new Grimace? He used to be such a sourpuss.
But now, he's a puss magnet.
Write down your wagers.
We also have a new burger for all you tree huggers out there who are too snobby to eat fresh patties from enormous vats of ground-up cows. The McCarrot Burger.
Just write your name on it and wagers, and I'll...
Healthy and
We got
delicious.
like 2 minutes.
But don't worry, we've still got all the classics, like the Big Mac.
And we're not going to change the Big Mac or the special sauce inside it. Our founder's grandson's great-nephew Randy's been making it, whatever it is, for 45 years.
I make it at home in the back room, late at night.
Now let's talk dessert.
The apple filling in our baked apple pie was too hot for some people, so we replaced it with something a lot cooler. Gumballs. All right.
And of course, there have been a lot of questions about just what kind of fish is in the fillet of fish. It's fish, right?
Yeah, of course.
Definitely, it's a
fish! But we're not just updating the menu, we're upgrading the entire experience. Karen, do you remember those complaints from moms about the cleanliness of the ball pit at the play place?
I sure do, Jeff, but not to worry. Those ball pits will be scrubbed clean by our new global head of Play Place Cleanliness, Randy.
They told me I could legally wash the children's balls.
Whoa! Don't worry about how that sounds. Randy will only be allowed to clean when our locations are closed.
Dang it.
Wait a minute. We almost forgot about Ronald.
Studies show that Ronald McDonald actually scares the shit out of children, so he's now known as health expert Ronald McDoctor.
Hi. Nothing is healthier than eating at McDonald's. Try our gumball pies. They're very slimming.
Thanks, Doc. Hey, Jeff, isn't it about time for our jingle?
You mean I'm loving it?
No, silly, the new one.
Oh, yeah. Hit it, maestro.
Mickey D's, you have no other choice at the airport.
So come on down to the new McDonald's, which is now called Anywhere But McDonald's.
As in, where do you want to eat tonight, Jeff?
Anywhere but McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. F you, Morgan Spurlock.
Dick.
Anywhere but McDonald's, you still have no other choice at the airport.
And there ain't no more Happy Meals, neither. Unless y'all beg me for it. You like to beg, don't you?
All right, we're back on Scores Jeopardy. This is a show that we just have no clue what we're doing, but we're having fun.
Yes, we are.
I just wanted to say I have no clue what I was doing on air, Aaron, just to make it fun.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure.
Just to fit in with everybody
Yeah,
else.
right, exactly. But, we have an idea. It's just this is a lot of shit to deal with here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play the clue was, again, radio personalities. And here is your clue. And, of course, I have to do this. Okay. Got to play that. This radio personality in 1994 ran for governor of New York on the Libertarian ticket and promised that road construction crews would only work in the overnight hours. 30-second players, good luck. All right, we go to our third place contestant, Mr. Ben Langstaff. Ben, what was your wager? $300?
Yeah, 300.
And what was your? What is Earl McCune? I'm sorry, Ben. Good try, but that is incorrect.
Okay, all right. I tried.
All right. So that leaves you with 0. And
shucks.
that takes us over to Tony Hayden. Tony, did you have the correct response? Who is Rush Limbaugh? No, I'm sorry. That is also incorrect. What did you wager? 2,200. That is nothing. We go to Aaron Kabak. Aaron, did you get the answer?
I said, who is Howard Stern?
Who is Howard Stern? Howard Stern is actually the correct answer. What did you wager?
I actually did think of that before I wrote
And the
that
winner,
down.
and you won, hands down, our Jeopardy game. It says Felipe, but in reality, it's Aaron. Aaron's now Felipe. So Aaron is our Scores Jeopardy champion here on Back Alley Radio. And that was our one and only on-air game of Scores Jeopardy.
That was fun.
That was fun. It was something. I'm glad we didn't do 2 rounds, because we would have never got through it.
Hell no. My age shows.
Tony and I keep looking at each other. Every time we buzz in at the same time, we're like,
who is it?
Who's going to take it? Because we're like looking at each other.
Yeah,
like, is it your turn?
Because that's one thing I didn't. It's like if I had like the little light up things, I could tell quicker. But it's just like, God, who rang in? I'm looking. But that was a lot of fun, guys. And we'll be back next week on some kind of radio show next Friday night, 7 to 10, right here on backalleyradio.com. We are saluting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson next week. So we are going to have some fun with that. And you're going to hear wrestling Dwayne. You're going to hear movie Dwayne. You're going to have a lot of stuff from Dwayne.
Am I dressing up as Cupid?
I think you should dress up as Cupid.
Cupid.
Dress up as the Tooth Fairy.
Cupid?
Yeah. You dress up as Cupid next week.
Good.
You
No,
should.
Cupid.
No,
Next
we got a
week
dare
is-
for him. He's going to dress up as Cupid.
Because next week is.
Is
Well,
Val-
no,
you know-
not next week. The following week.
No,
Valentine's Day.
Next weekend's Valentine's Day on Sunday.
Yeah, this coming Sunday.
Right, right.
And next weekend, everybody will be able to smell what the Rock is cooking.
Let's get out of here, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Moist.
Bye.